D&D stalkers.
The demise of Gallic has left the world burning. Blood seeps through dirt saturated from slaughter. Balance is askew. Evil is winning. To restore this balance, the Twilight Weaver pulled what power she could spare to retrieve 5 threads from the Sea of Souls, desperately weaving the lines of fate. Now, these 5 reincarnations are the only hope Gallic has left at survival.
Hey, we are live. We're live. We are live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 19 of Saga of the Serpent and Spider with your boy Val of Advent 5. We welcome you here. Thank you for rolling out with us. We have the whole gang together here, so let's get some claps for that.
Yeah.
We clap like color ladies at like a Southern Baptist church.
Golf clap.
It reminds me of the scene from Coming to America, the sexual chocolate. Man, that boy is good. That boy is good.
All right, so we had a lot happened last session. So I want to go over that little recap. Want to get us into the action as possible. We started off defeating the Black Dragon and kind of clearing out level 2. After clearing out level 2, they figured that out, discovered a little small hoard of treasure. You put it in your bags, sift through that, and you guys climbed up these long, massive steps leading up to level 3, leading up to an acid river, which led you to a portal, a black hole portal that sucked you guys up like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids or like Magic School Bus style. Pulled you into the portal. He's a little bit stronger than all of you. You guys got there and you discovered that it was a massive, like, floating castle in like this spatial kind of field. Despite it looking very spacious, there is no moon physics. You can't just jump 40 feet in the air and do like a down spiral, on like some Street Fighter shit. You can just jump 40 feet in the air. After doing that, you kind of explode a little bit and you discover that the Eternal Kin are here. And not only are they here, they've been imprisoned, and a lot of them has been sacrificed, from you can imagine, from the various bone and skull-like structures and ritualistic pillars and things listed around this kind of place. You discovered 2 individuals. Does anyone remember the name of the first one? He was a bald dude, light-skinned Hawaiian Kratos.
Zashir? Is that?
No, that's what.
Which one?
That's the Hawaiian Kratos.
Zashir.
Yep.
Zashir.
I just don't know how to pronounce it.
Yes. See.
Was it
Hey.
she said it right?
Hey, yes. You get inspiration that night because you first picked it out. So you found him, and then he told you to go find this lady here named Manami. Now I'll post her up in the chat. Let's find out where I put all my images at. This is Bashir, and this is, well, I can't show you Manami, but she is, well, I can. Okay, he gave you a description. This is what she looks like. locks, dark skin, purple eyes, and she is the high priest or oracle of the Weaver, and she said to be able to help you guys deal with closing this area and righting the wrongs that were dealt here. And then he passed out, and then you locked him back up. He went over to another side, and you guys just basically John Cena bop all of them guys. And then Isla was like, "Heroes never die," and just used the fucking water wave, just and then pushed through there. And you guys have been bopping ever since. And we left off at the end of the bop, and now we pick up there. Did I miss anything?
Nap time.
I have a question.
See,
Was that amulet that I snatched from the sarcophagus ever revealed what it does? Or is there, other than it looks cool?
yes, because you would have attuned to it. So yes. Hold on. So this is what it is. Actually, no. It doesn't have attunement. So no, you don't know what it is.
Well, damn.
So yeah, I forgot. Yeah, it doesn't have attunement. So you're good. You have no idea what it is, but you feel like rico, suave. That's what you feel like right now. You feel like that guy. You feel like, and no one's better.
So nothing's changed. So nothing's changed at all.
Right. It just
Yes,
has been amplified.
Exactly. That is 100% it.
He's like, yeah, I've been kind of working out here and there. Like, nah, I'm just that guy. But like even more so. So, or at least more to the forefront there. So everybody is together. And then where you left off here, you left off after bopping these guys, and you were left in front of. Let's see here. This person here, who is chained up against the wall here. And she looks, emaciated, definitely sick, and from a rough glance, think with your medicine check, at 4 levels of exhaustion.
So damn near dead.
Yep, she looks fucked up. All right, so what would you like to do?
Well, don't everyone just stare at her. What are we gonna do?
You just
Open
coughing
the
up
door.
blood. Sure. It is indeed locked, but you definitely try to pick this lock. It doesn't look very challenging.
Felix.
All right, move out the way. Let's see what we got here.
Great. Well, that's happening. Just gonna start taking a nap.
Power down. Shutting down.
I don't think it's gonna take him that long, Ren.
Yeah. Hey, Felix is definitely right here. Hold
Why
on.
can't we just
I was
enjoy
like-
the time?
Yeah, I
we
don't know
have
where the door
together?
is. I'm just walking.
Yeah, he's
I'm
like,
here.
I'm walking here. Here?
Yep,
Yeah.
right there.
Okay. Isla, you want to check for traps? I don't feel very good.
All right.
I don't
Un
wanna.
momento, por favor.
Hey. I'm not sure what you said, but it sounded like something. With a 13, because I assume live is helping.
Yeah.
All right.
Totally, he's right there.
Yeah.
That's why I was
There,
standing there.
wait, there's some guidance on that too. There we go.
Oh, okay. I gotta get the rust off over here. With
Oh,
a,
sorry.
with a 17, you feel like this door is definitely not trapped. It just seems like a standard cell.
Oof. All right, let's pop this lock, guys. Pull out the thieves' tools. Got them somewhere.
Thieves. With a 17, you immediately pop open the lock and you can open the door.
Push it open.
I wasn't sure if he was gonna pop, lock, or drop it.
I'm gonna do all three as I walk into this room.
Them these tools must be hot. Them these tools must be hot.
I mean, watch out for them franchise boys. They're a
Lies
menace.
back here.
Um,
Oh
Those words
she
float out through
conscious?
the universe into the consciousness.
it's if you look at her, she's breathing, but she's not conscious.
Hey guys, I think she's alive. Here, give me a
Ooh.
second and I'll unlock
Thanks in
her.
there.
Is she chained up by like
Yeah,
her
she-
wrists
she's-
and manacles?
She's chained against the. You can't really see me, but she's chained against the wall, like hands and legs to the wall.
Okay, I'm gonna pop those.
Yeah, give me a thieves tool check. It's like a DC 10. It's not very high. They're just there. Yeah, oof, you cut it close. But you definitely pop the locks.
And then I'll try to catch her body as it slumps over.
I got a funny story about that specifically. Remind me at break. So
Here's the
You're
personal
gonna have
story.
to.
The
He's
last
gonna
time
have
I
to elaborate a little bit.
woman.
A funny story about opening handcuffs is what it just sounded like you were saying.
None of
Or
the
something
handcuffs
flipping
out
in
over.
a cell.
I gotta tell you, it's a crazy story about that. I gotta remind me at break. I'll tell you all about. But
Were we? I do have a question. Were we
yeah.
sent here by those two NPCs to look for people? Like, was that one of our primary missions?
No, they were here
They are
already,
in
and you
here.
freed them. Yes, you just
We
freed
just
them.
sort of stumbled upon them. We're like,
Oh.
oh, hey.
Hey,
Now
buddy.
we have a task to go find
The rest of them?
Manami. I think that's her
Manami.
name.
Well,
Yeah,
they were.
Manami.
I would say we stumbled upon them, but they were locked up in cells as well. If I
See,
remember right.
yes, they were
Yes.
100%. They were like in the same state and same way as
And-
this figure here.
Did we free them?
We freed
Okay.
one
Yeah.
man,
Ish.
Zashir, in the
Just-
previous
yep.
session. And he was like, go find Manami. I'm like, yeah, we'll get to it. And then we would hop the other way.
That's
Hey,
right.
buddy, I'll be back in a flash, and you're like, got a blast.
We left him in the
and-
cage. He's resting. With
His
the
luggage?
bodies.
Yeah, he's
Oh yeah,
chilling.
we have the other bodies.
Yeah,
we
he
should-
has 5 level of exhaustion, so he's not moving actually. So
Do we
you
have
can
any
have
way
to
to heal these two?
I can heal her. And
So, as you begin to cast your heal, as you look at her, you feel like unless you can heal the exhaustion, there's not much you can really do here.
no, guys, I think she's too far gone. The healing is not going to. She needs rest. She needs
Like
some food.
if you look at her, she's like extremely emaciated, right? Not only that, you can see like certain lacerations and cuts that are beyond just simple magical healing.
I have something. Remember
Okay.
way back, like second, third session, the Suthian
Mhm.
water. I filled
Mhm.
my water skin with it. I've only used part of it.
Okay.
Felix will draw the water skin and feed her, or
All right.
try to bring it to her lips,
As-
see if she'll take the water.
As you, she definitely does. She can't resist you. As you definitely feed her this water, you see her begin to slowly rejuvenate. So basically, Scythian water, at least the one you had it, at least the water that you've taken, reduces her exhaustion by 1,
Mhm.
and she is healed.
But the other
no,
guy
sh-
is also exhausted. Can you give him some too?
I don't know.
That would have consumed all of your Scythian water.
Okay.
Rip.
I will if she's awake. Even
She's
if
not
you
awake.
can Move it. Okay.
She's not awake. She looks better. Like you see the water begin to rejuvenate her, but she is not awake. She's
I will-
breathing.
I will at least in case she does wake up, put take one of the rations and set it next to her.
Can I just
Okay.
toss
So
her
that
in
way
the
she
cell
has
with the
some
other
food.
guy? So that at least she can wake
Yeah.
up and take care of him.
If you want to go back, you definitely can. Just sprint and run off with them.
If everyone's okay with that.
Yeah, I think we keep them in one spot. We don't have to worry about them.
Keep in mind, this is a really big dungeon. So you guys are gonna just free people and just like rolling around at the.
I don't know how far away that was.
It's straight back
Straight
across the other way.
across.
If you,
Straight
Yeah.
across.
live just turns and points these. It's in the cell directly across from us. We probably should get him unlocked too, though.
Oh,
That's true.
I think we got him out.
Yeah,
He's
we
already
did.
just lying
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
ground.
yeah, yeah.
He just
can't
didn't come out of the cell because he's
'Cause
like,
he
"Look,
can't.
if I sneeze wrong, I'm gonna die."
move. Yeah,
Yeah, he didn't get
Yeah.
a choice in the matter. We just sort of left him there. He was like, "Oh, save Manami," and we're like, "Okay, cool." dude."
we'll send you a prayer.
So are we?
I
Are
don't
we
believe-
putting her in that same spot as him?
Yes, she can wake up and
Alright.
take care of him.
All right, you pick
Not
him
my
up, pick her
problem.
up, just rush over there, drop her. She's there with her, and then
She's
you roll
like
back.
carrying her, and she's
Just like a
"Would it
sack of
be
potatoes."
inappropriate to throw her in there?" I guess so.
You
yeah.
feel like this
Yes.
chick that is super emaciated to just hit her with a
Might
fucking
kill her.
softball throw.
Ugh, fine.
And I'm gonna put. I'm
I
gonna
can't
put
believe you really
four-
said that out
Four
loud.
Of course.
I can.
But you can't believe it?
I'm
Really?
not.
You
I
met
can
her?
believe it.
Do you even know me?
Maybe the animal creature leg things are taking over.
No, I think that's just her.
I told you I don't trust things with more than 2 legs.
Yes. We heard.
Get out of my aura.
Oh shit!
I didn't need your aura anyway.
So move.
As he like
Isla
steps
said that
out,
last week.
But that was
Connor.
a nice
moves back
line.
in.
He's like, no, I'm gonna go ahead and come back in there, nice and cozy. But yes, you guys definitely have done that. You guys are all back together now. What would you like to do?
I do think we should take a nap.
short
though.
rest?
Nap. We can nap in front of their cell. So we're like kind of guarding them at the same time.
I think it's a good idea as well.
All right, good night, y'all.
Right. Okay.
All right. Give me, if you guys want to take a short rest, just give me a 1-800. Don't roll less than 25.
Oh,
Wow.
Wow. What?
We both did.
I told you guys I was rolling.
All right.
I didn't hear
yeah.
well, go ahead,
Yeah.
assassination. Go ahead.
No.
Give me a
You're gonna
D20.
roll on
I
24.
called it first.
Give me a D20. Somebody.
All right, assassination. You got it. There you
Yeah,
go.
it's your
Got this.
turn.
Yeah, you got this.
How about
All
that?
right.
Oh boy.
Got an Iverson.
As you all begin to rest, at the end of your rest, so you guys get the full benefits of your short rest. I'll let you know what happens after y'all do all your stuff.
Extra.
I'm gonna have
one
to use it
D6,
all.
okay.
Song of Rest is terrible.
It is so bad.
It's so bad.
Do
Like
we
it's
roll that individually or did you roll it?
I'll roll it right now. I'm just adding this up for
We
myself.
just get the single d6.
Yes,
Yep.
you get a
4
4
HP.
HP.
Understood.
Yeah, it's pretty terrible. So 35.
it's so weird because it doesn't scale the same way your bardic stat does. It just feels it scales behind your bardic stat as if that's
It should just scale at the cantrip level. You know what I mean?
it really should. But so it's your second window. But you know, fight,
Budded.
right? Good thing I changed that
Yeah.
because that shit's ass.
Ooh,
Yo, Ren's rolling fat heels.
Jesus.
Damn.
But my first one was a 6. So
Damn. He said, "Should I work out? I got that 20 con."
We all had power naps.
Yeah, hey man, she's trying to get rid of them. She's like, listen, no crow's feet for me. I'm good. I'll take them naps in. I'm ready. All right. So at the end of this
I
year,
thought that
everybody-
was from not smiling.
well, you know what? Maybe it's a little bit of everything. You never know. Fuck it. I don't know how women's beauty works. I just work here.
Part of
I
the
smile.
the
You've gotten hurt plenty of times this journey.
Oh shit.
Look at
The
me.
arachnid.
I'm always smiling.
the
Not
arachnid
wrong
venom.
there.
Yeah.
Nobody
see?
can see your face.
Dude, Ren had learned how to fucking do like it's throwing burns. She's not even a fucking
Hell yeah.
sorcerer.
I love it.
It's fucking got some fireball recklessly. Okay, did everybody do their short rest?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody give me a wisdom save, DC 24.
Oh God.
Oh, Jesus. I can't even get that.
Better not 20 or bust.
Oh my God.
I'm busting.
All right. I think that's I think I'm some one
Is
person.
there-
Are we in the
is there-
order?
Is this a magical effect? I guess it doesn't
Correct.
matter. I got a 10 anyway.
It-
Don't matter.
nothing at all. Okay, so yes, there we go. Okay, so yes, it is. Yes, it would apply to your aura. No one still reached it. As you guys immediately begin to feel the psychic probes into your minds and your brains. Everyone give me an intelligence saving throw, because all of you failed. This is also DC 20.
An intelligence saving throw?
Damn it.
Advantage. Womp, 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 womp.
bum, 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 bum.
I ain't right.
Yeah. All right. So as you guys are all here,
Ren, do you get the benefit of your aura?
yep, it's already in there.
That's
It's already
calculated in
applied.
me.
All right. All of you take 14 psychic damage, and you feel like a bit of your existence has been eaten away. You don't feel 100% secure, like as if you're like your body is like almost floating away. And that is what you feel. So now just
Like,
you can do whatever you
but-
like.
So we feel like almost like we're literally like floating up off the ground.
No, you feel as if you're losing like a bit of yourself, and like in game, no, Infinity War when people were started like spoiler
They get
alert,
dusted?
like yeah, that's how you feel, but less extreme. You feel like a little bit of that, like Mr. Stark, and like before he ends the thing, like you feel like a little bit of that, not the
And wake up a
full
little guy. I don't feel
Mr.
so good. Oh, feel like crap, guys.
Yeah, something does not
We-
feel right at all.
Maybe we should get moving.
Yeah. Sooner we can get out of here,
Yeah.
the better. Where do we go?
North
North.
is
We'll
where they
just-
said
yeah.
the other lady was.
So just go this way.
You see dozens of bodies here that Isla definitely 1v1.
Ew.
Sorry.
This is like tiptoeing around blood spots and dismembered limbs.
Excuse my mess.
What am I seeing back here?
Okay. As you guys get here, you said this is definitely a torture room. There are gratuitous devices that were kind of all here, all kind of scattered about here in strange contraptions, strange ways. And what you see here is in the cell here to the north, well, the northeast, you see a woman that looks surprisingly like this woman here. She is chained against the wall. She is gagged, and it's some kind of strange magical seal in this gag. As she is not only kind of it's almost like she's almost like a mummy, like a mummy like this, and pure bandages. And on these bandages are magical seals as well. And she is kind of against the wall here, and she looks at you with her large purple eyes. You can feel the latent magic surrounding her.
Hey guys, watch the exits real quick. Give me a second. I want to see what's going on with her. We're gonna do cast detect magic as a ritual.
As you cast detect magic here, it's been 10 minutes. Give me a 1-800. Don't roll less than 10.
Hunter, this is you. You said
Oh,
you're
I thought
doing
it was the
right?
guy that was casting. My bad.
All right, cool. I guess good.
Oh Lord.
You detect not just one type of magic coming from these seals, but you definitely detect a strong hint of abjuration and transmutation magic coming from these seals. She, on the other hand, radiates specifically from her eyes every type of magic, but particularly abjuration and necromancy.
Is this the person we're supposed to look for? What was her name?
Manami.
Manambi.
I don't know. I was about to ask you the same thing.
Manami. Felix will shout out to her and see if she recognizes, or if there's a hint of recognition.
As she tries to speak with the gag in her mouth, she nods to the best of her ability.
Blink once for yes, twice for no.
She stares after she nods at you.
We're here to help, but it looks like this is
Wait.
magically warded.
Do we remember the last person we tried to help?
And why are you talking like that, Felix? She's not deaf, obviously.
I don't know how
Are
this
we
thing works.
sure this is her and not some trick of the god they worship here.
I didn't
I
feel
mean,
any.
technically, the last person we helped was that lady in shackles before our nap. So that
While they're still
wasn't too
talking, I'm
bad.
just gonna walk in the cell and remove her
a
gag.
while ago.
You're gonna remove
The
her
last
what?
person we
Her
had to
gag.
like epically rescue.
She is
Don't
indeed
do that.
locked
Do
inside.
not-
She's still locked. She's still locked inside of it. You still gotta pick the lock.
Can you come open this?
Hunter, she's covered in magical wards. Careful. Hold on. This
The
might be.
cell
Blow
isn't.
us up.
The cell clearly isn't. You don't see any magic words on the cell. Just her.
I don't detect any illusion magic, right? There's nothing that would
You
tell me
do.
that.
From her eyes, she has all types of magic. So illusionary would be illusion. So you do detect that.
But it's from her eyes and not the right. Like
Yeah, from the
engulfing her whole
raps,
body.
from the rap specifically, you detect abjuration and transmutation specifically.
What are you looking at, Felix?
She's got magic surrounding her. Abjuration, conjuration. It could be, you might be right, Isla. It could be a trick. I don't know. I could dispel the magic, but what if this is to keep her from causing harm to everyone else? But these guys are torturers, right? I mean, clearly there's like a rack behind us over here.
I think that's what that's for.
You definitely see that in some of these cells are tortured corpses of creatures, of peanut creatures of the eternal kin. Some of them don't even have some of them don't even have eyes anymore.
Okay, I'm gonna take a chance, but don't remove her bindings yet. There's magic on it. I'm gonna try to pop this lock.
All right, this is gonna be a DC 18 Thieves Tools check. This one's a little bit better lock.
Isla, you want to
But
help
it-
me out?
Against my better judgment, yes.
Can you use your
Thank
Thieves Tools to help them out? Oh, investigation.
Guide it. I'm gonna, yeah.
Or guidance.
I'm going to
Guide me. Give me some
guide
light.
him.
All right, put some henny on that. You're good.
That's not gonna
All
cut
right.
it.
23?
All right.
Oh, it's
No,
guidance.
it's a
No.
D4. The lock does jam. You feel like you can use your athletic to try to break the lock if somebody was strong enough.
Damn
The
it.
DC would be 18.
Damn it. This lock is a piece of crap. It's snapped. The hinges look rusty. Can one of you guys tear this thing off? I bet you could do it.
I think that's you.
Ren, would you like to help me?
I think I can help you if it's just an athletics check.
Yeah, but you both proficient. You definitely can help each other. You know, give her a
Yes.
boost.
I'm proficient.
Like-
Yep.
All
right.
You're gonna get a bardic inspiration. I believe in you. You got this.
All right. Here we go.
And you knock the door off its hinges. It just goes.
Boom.
It just goes swoosh, and it just shatters. The door.
And you gain 9 temporary hit points.
Yeah, you'll need
Nice.
those.
Is most important.
You'll need those. All right. And she is
Nope,
still
10.
warded.
I lied.
Yeah, you're level up. But yes, so you are you're standing in front of this woman here. She is gagged and bound in some strange mummy-like wraps. The only thing you see is her head and her neck.
Seeing these wraps around her, I'm going to cast Dispel Magic to try to release whatever is binding her.
All right. Give me a charisma check. This is a higher level magic than your dispel magic.
Well, damn.
And you
Ooh.
break immediately. These are very powerful bindings. You think these were at least 5th level, but you immediately find the weakness in these wraps and shatter the dispel magic. And as you do so, her arms break free, and you see the magical binding just explode. And you feel an immense radiation of magic. And the magic that was coming just from her eyes began to radiate from her body, and she collapses, removing the magical gag, as she also too casts the spell magic. And she's like coughing up, like you can only imagine of how long she's been gagged. She just begins to cough terribly. She's on her hands and knees, just coughing.
I'll run over and try to
I'm gonna-
support
I'm
her
gonna-
and see if she's okay.
I'm gonna Hunter, give her some water and throw him the water skin.
She
Here you
accepts
go.
the water if you do offer it. As you do so, she begins to quickly drink this water. And after a few seconds of drinking this water, she says, "Where are my people?"
We
I
found
do
two.
not know.
She looks
found two.
sad. She like you see a
Oh,
couple
there
tears
is
form.
2 people you said live?
Two.
I don't know if they're your
moment.
people. There was a lady with a scar on her face and a
They both had purple eyes.
Sadia, and
They're part of
you see that, yeah, and she nods and she stands up. Sadia, and who else did you find?
the name I can't say.
That guy, we can forget
Some
his
some
name.
dude, right?
is this Sheeran?
This year.
Oh.
Here, yeah.
He looks like
Sheeran?
he's pretty well built,
Bald head,
Or once, or
light skinned Kratos, tribal tattoos.
kind of honey
like-
colored.
He looks like Maui.
yeah, she says, I know who you're talking about. Thank you. Did they send you here? How did you get here? You can't, no normal mortal able to just come in this place here. This place is heavily guarded.
Because we're not normal mortals. Felix just stands up, flares the cape a little bit, pops the collar.
Well, you are true
So-
in what you said, though.
I have shit charisma skills.
She's gonna roll a perception check. She looks at all of you. Be a DC. This like a 12.
Who's
plus
rolling
five
that?
of this. She is.
Oh,
As she looks, she says, "I see that mark," and she leans over to. I forget who has their mark on her neck. Does anybody have their mark on their neck? I remember that. Am I
Ren.
crazy?
Ren.
I do too.
I was like,
Yeah.
someone does, like, mine's on a
Yeah.
shoulder.
Yeah, I remember. Like specifically, it was like someone. She looks over at Ren. She said, "You were sent by the Weaver, no?" She's like-
Unfortunately,
And like Ren, she's like literally like this, looking at your neck. She's very
It's-
close.
it's,
All
it's
up on
kind of
ya.
the first time someone's paying attention to not the legs. This is kind of weird.
Ah, I see you were blessed by her as well. And she kind of gets down on her knees and says, "Blessed be the
Yeah,
Weaver.
blessed. Yeah, blessed. Go with that.
Blessed be the Weaver, and all those that fall beneath her." And she feels like a quick blessing in front of you, and then she stands up. She says, "Did she send you to save us? Are you her chosen?"
She
We
sent
are the
us to
chosen.
Find information about what happened to you. But we are the chosen. Felix is right. Somehow.
The story of our people is long and sadly ends in tragedy, but I can indeed reveal it to you.
You're gonna reveal
Maybe
it to
not
us here
right
and
now?
now?
Can we get out of here?
What is up with people and giving monologues in the middle of
This is a
thing?
cutscene. There are no
Yes.
comments.
as you hear like the cogwheel in the corner right there, it's like do as she says this story helps tie together why getting out here will be so difficult, very difficult. We were
Yeah,
sent
but can you
here.
do it quickly?
And you have
Uh,
2 of your compatriots that are really about to die in a cell down there.
As she stares you with burning purple eyes,
Mm.
and she's interrupted the second time. She does not look happy. She goes like, "Hey, and hold on, wait, okay." So as she looks at you for a second, she says, "As I was saying, I will make this as quick as possible. Simply, we were sent here by the Weaver to protect the mausoleum of Ouroboros, and we built our tribe around it, and we added layers using our earth maze to create the mountain you known as Illithix, the web. As you are now, you're in actually the center of the mausoleum. It was destroyed, and the only entrance toward the mausoleum is a conflux of random, wild, and chaotic energies, which is why I'm so surprised you made it. There is a 50% chance of you actually ending up anywhere in time and space, as it is a wild warp magic portal. And she looks at all of you, like, simply, like, amazed that you guys are actually here.
Yeah, totally planned. We did that.
It had
And
to be. It's fate. There was no other way it could have happened.
Ugh.
She nods and says, to get more to the point, one of our members decided to listen to the whispers of the World Eater and help one of her siblings. The Weaver does not only have a sister, she also has a brother as well. And her brother is... She asks everybody to hold hands. And she begins to do the classic, this is very important. She kind of does the whole, extends her hands to each of you. When she attempts to grab your hands.
Felix starts to sing Kumbaya.
Is this some kind of magic?
She looks at you intensely as you begin to sing and stares daggers at you.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
Everybody, please hold hands. She's now frustrated. Does everybody hold hands together?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll go for him.
As she does so,
We don't have to close our eyes and bow our heads, right?
you don't have to close your eyes or bow your head. I'm just sharing my power with you, so you can hear and understand what I'm about to tell you. As this purple shroud covers her and then begins to cover all of you in this warm and almost loving embrace of magical energy. And she says, her brother's true name is Narlethatep. And as she says the name, you feel like this immense force just kind of immensely kind of pushes down, not only mentally, but the ground surrounding you actually caves in from the sheer weight of the words spoken. You see the doors break, the walls kind of shatter, and there's almost like a small crater where you once stood. You guys are about 2 feet lower than what you once were.
Can you spell the name?
Yes.
Please.
Yes.
Nyarlathotep.
So this is her brother?
Wait. That's her brother?
Or is that the Weaver's brother?
That is, well,
It's the
there's
Weaver's brother.
this, yes. She nods and she says, also, if you would try to say it, you would attempt to say it, and you would begin to feel your fucking existence begin to distort, and you would assumedly stop saying it.
Yeah, last
But
week
yes.
Isla would have told you all you can't talk about him, you can't think about him.
That was
You
that.
can't.
That was that thing you were whatever
That
before,
thing you were
right?
thinking about.
That
Yeah,
you shouldn't be
the
thinking
thing
about, obviously.
that we're not supposed to be thinking about or talking about.
Well, now you're making me think about it.
You feel the surge of
I'm
energy appear again
thinking about
quickly
it
as you guys
too.
begin to talk about it, and you feel a mental strain on your brains, as if you keep thinking about or talking about it, you guys might get some mental feedback.
But I just need to know how are they
And-
related?
She says, the Weaver is an outer god, and they are all related. And she looks at you.
What do you mean an outer god?
So we're mixed up in a family squabble.
Aren't all fights between gods family squabbles?
It's good information to know.
I don't know. I
That's
don't
true.
often deal with gods.
Well, outer gods is a concept which mortals can understand. They're not really actually gods. They're more close to primordials than gods. Gods can die. So can primordials, but they really just get absorbed into another kind of portfolio. Gods do to a lesser extent, but it's more as if like heat and flame. There could be a primordial of flame and a primordial of heat. One becomes absorbed by the other one and adds it to their identity, changing the very concept of what flame is or what heat is. She's a lot closer to that. I cannot tell you what the Weaver is, but she is an outer god. She is an aspect of reality. And when one aspect of reality begins to devour other aspects, it breaks all of reality. This is why her sister cannot be released to consume. She is the aspect of hunger. Her hunger
But
is...
table.
Felix?
Yes.
Yeah. What's
Can
up,
you
Hunter?
tell us what she just said? She used a lot of big words.
Oh, you're asking the wrong guy.
Anyone? I'll look left and right.
Alan, you would understand most of what she's saying.
I'll translate it for you. Okay, so and
I was
she'll like
hoping to
break
get
it down
notes.
as basically as she could.
Yeah,
Above table.
Which
Okay,
means-
Nerathalatep. Is that Ouroboros or
no, that is her brother.
Okay,
Is
just
is
Brother
clarifying
means
Narlethatep.
the sister.
Is Narlethatep.
How many other family members are in this little circle?
No one knows. They could. I know of several others, but I do not speak of their names because even though I can protect myself and you all from their ire to an extent, I do not possess and know how far their reach is and what it can affect. I would not like to. I would not like to bring you into the folds of Shub-Niggurath any much more than I have to. And as she says this, you feel, as she says the name Shub-Niggurath, you feel the purple shroud protecting you all almost shatter. And as it shatters, your mind gets filled with very primal thoughts, really basic,
Instinctual?
instinctual, very fertile thoughts. I'll put it like that. And she
Did you
immediately
say
kind of,
fertile thoughts.
that's the most safest way I can put that without getting hot flagged on
Frisky.
you. Frisky thoughts.
I'm gonna
it-
meld into some darkness somewhere.
as
The tissues.
What is Hunter feeling right now?
Oh yeah.
very similar to Chicago, Brick City. Yes. So you feel all of that like that. And she says, that is just the concept of the outer god, just the residual residue of one. I do not like to bring into the other more destructive
So
forces.
so what does knowing that he's her brother have to do with any of this?
Well, one of our kin reached out to Narlethatep and had him aid in her release. We could defend against Ouroboros' psychic inputs. We cannot defend against Narlethatep sending his agents, his whisperers. They came and they killed our members, and then they stole their face and bodies and integrated into our culture, into our people for hundreds of years until there was more of them than us. Then they slaughtered almost 90% of us. And then they enslaved the rest of us and used those that remaining as sacrifices to their dark god.
So they infiltrated over time and just started a coup? Like they rioted?
Infiltrate doesn't do it justice. They killed and stole the faces and bodies of my brothers and sisters.
Above table, kind of like tail of the body snatchers. Okay. Oh, that's creepy. So,
and then
anyone
are they
could
the
be
ones
one
that
of them.
are they the ones then that helped destroy the
seal?
Illithics? The seal?
Yes.
Yeah, the web.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So the eternal kin are actually the eternal kin taken over by the body snatchers are the ones that actually did this and released Ouroboros. So it's essentially a brother and a sister versus the one sister at this moment. That's what you're saying.
She nods.
Well, Manami, if they took over the bodies, how can we trust anybody? Is there something we could do to sort those people out?
Well, this is the one thing that I believe will help you. We've been in prison here for decades at this point. Those that were indeed servants of Nullitep were indeed called back to his service, as there's no point to infiltrate as they had already defeated us.
Where does? Never mind. Take that thought out of the head. Ugh.
So,
She nods.
what would you advise next? If we clear this place out, rescue the rest of your people, how do we stop Ouroboros? We saw her forces. They've enslaved almost the entire land that we've come across. What would you suggest as our first step?
She would take a long, deep breath and look up at the sky. Or look up at the ceiling at the sky. She would tell you that my purpose here is to make sure that the sealed is upheld. That is all of our purpose. The only way that I can indeed restore or stop the seal from breaking is a ritual. And this ritual will cost for the sacrifice of the rest of my people, including myself. I need to get to the prison itself. This is just the beginning. We are very close. Once you move further north and you defeat the Whisperer, that should take you to the champion, and he is the champion of Nyarlathotep. He is the true guardian of this web, of this prison. If you can defeat him, then I can make sure that the sacrifices of my people is not in vain, and we can stop the further degradation of the prison.
Can you recap the name of the mini boss?
The
Whisperer.
The Whisperer.
Whisper. What can you tell us about this Whisperer? Sounds
Yes.
Yeah,
kind of creepy.
how are we supposed to defeat him?
Well, if you were able to come here, you must be very powerful, being very high-level casters and fighters. Please, let me tell you. So, I'll just call him the Crawling Chaos. He's one of his agents. He is a step beneath the champion. The Crawling Chaos is known as a man or figure of 1,000 faces. Each of them insane, each of them mad, but each of them more intelligent than the rest, than the one before it. Not only is this figure here highly intelligent, but he also has the ability to change the shapes of others and tear open the fabric of reality and summon those that would do him harm. He is a very powerful caster.
And he's in this. He's in the prison, so we have to get to him to get into the prison to then move on to the champion.
Yes, he is actually not that far. This is the inside of the mausoleum, or at least what's left of it, as it was transported into. Wait, she looks around. Then she kind of looks outside, and but I know. She looks out. Let me see her. She would like say, so what did you see before you came here?
A weird portal.
What did you see once you got here?
Nothing but steps. Space.
Oh, the statuey blind man.
She face palms. So we're not even on Gallic anymore.
I'm sorry, where are we?
We are in the plane of the Crawling Chaos. At least a part of it. That's why its influence is so strong here.
Sounds great. Bloody great.
She would tell you that the Whisperer, you may not need to defeat him. He is indeed a man of honor. If you can indeed pass his challenge, he will let you go. But be wary of the things he asks, as everything he asks also has a face and a mask. And she looks at you.
Oh. So we have to outsmart this guy, huh? Well, that shouldn't be any problem. I'm the smartest guy that I know.
She nods. And she says, I will do my best here. Oh, shit. I'll learn how to add fire damage to our swords over the week. But Manami would say, please, go to him. I will make sure and try to free the rest of my people. You must push forward. The longer you stay here for one that is not indeed born of an outer god, you begin to lose yourself as places eat away at you. Be wary and be safe. And then she runs down here and tries to free the rest of her people.
Wow,
That's some heavy shit.
that's kind of exciting. We're gonna mess up a champion. I'm ready.
That's
What
still
about
some
y'all?
heavy shit. Holy cow. Alrighty.
The ball
Sure.
sounds like such a pain. Oh
I-
my god.
I don't like being stuck in the middle of this family feud.
Still don't feel very well though, so it might be maybe there's something. Maybe she's a little bit right about getting the hell out of here as quick as we can. Still feel a little off. We all ready to just roll?
Guys, I see something
Felix. Sorry.
What do you see?
to the north
Oh,
through, I'm assuming, a doorway or passageway. He sees some hooded figures surrounding an altar of some sort.
Yes, you see here is these 5 hooded figures here that's surrounding a complex of purple energy. In the center of this here, you would see here a corpse. This would be a corpse of some kind of person. As you see beside this corpse is a pile of skulls. As you see the flesh of this creature begin to rend itself slowly. It looks extremely painful. As you notice as well too, you see the cultist here, or this guy here, is fully able to see, but he does not stop you or interrupt what you're doing.
so let's just go.
They don't seem to attack us unless we attack them.
Or go near the cells.
They're kind of in the middle of something, you know.
Yeah, I leave them alone. They look like they're
It's waiting on. Let's go.
Does it look like there's people?
go. Start sneaking this way.
No.
Also, what did you say, Knight?
I said, does it look like there's people in prisons back there or no?
And here you definitely see several dead eternal kin here.
Oh no, okay, never mind.
I reach over and just like touch Isla before and Red before they go and just point to the north like, I don't like the look of that.
Neither do I. I'm going to cast aid real quick.
Okay.
We're going to do that on Isla, Ren, and Live.
Okay.
And you guys all get +5 to your next roll.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to hang back here.
You see this as well too, because you guys always see this. You see this complex of this isn't actually energy as you look at it up closer. It's the conflicts of ideas, of thoughts, half-formed, semi-formed ideas and thoughts lost to time, are just held together, not by magical energy, but by sacrifice. Um, as you look at this form here, it doesn't look scary. It looks deranged. It looks dangerous. It looks unclean. Um, the thoughts and ideas of things that should never exist in this being. It does not feel good, right, or natural. It feels very unclean.
I think we should avoid that at all costs.
Where else do we go?
I think that's the way we have to go.
You hear the chuckling of a really older chuckle, like, welcome, welcome. Please, step forth. I see if you've made it this far.
Do you promise to keep your thoughts to yourself?
Your phone, who this?
And your weird tendrils too. Keep those things over there.
I cannot make any promises to those that do not serve the crawling chaos. The man of 1,000 faces. The tall one. Those that are insects cannot demand ties to those that walk like lions among them.
Are you the one they call the Whisperer?
I'm indeed these things. Can you see me?
I see something.
Can't see a thing.
Yes.
Live. What you see here is a massive man. That man has to be like 10 feet tall. He's sitting down in a chair, wears a hood. This man looks elderly, looks every bit of like 90 years old. And he's sitting on a chair. It looks to be made of wood, but as you look closer, it seems to be made out of strange, twisting flesh that has been petrified. But it still pulses. Seems like the total abstract or contradictions of two different ideas.
Guys, that guy's huge. So what is it that you...
What are we doing, you mean?
Yeah, and he's kind of like trying to project out a little bit, towards the guy in the back. You are asking about people that are serving the crawling chaos?
Oh no, I am the crawling chaos's humble servant, and he does a slight bow of his head. It is nice to meet you, insect.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm no insect. Felix is a step forward.
Felix.
Oh, but you are. You do not understand the gravity of those that I serve and what he has given me. He has blessed me with his love, and he has allowed me to serve him in his blessed ideas. And you see, he doesn't move forward. His chair moves forward. And then he teleports. It was so hard to see from so far away, but I've got a much better image now. And he just moves forward.
Wait a minute.
Guys,
right there.
what are we doing?
We want to
Just
get out of
chatting?
here. We got to do something. But right now, it's having a conversation.
We don't serve the crawling chaos. We too serve a greater power. We serve the Weaver, and we are her chosen.
And you see him smile and say, you serve the ugly stepchild of the gods. How droll. And he says, We have sent you here to die a horrible death with nothing but strange, weak weapons on your back.
Yeah, you can
You do
say
not
that
even
again.
understand the power or influence that my God has given me. You see
I
him,
don't understand. Why would the Weavers send us here to die? What do you
and
mean?
you see him. He smiles and he says, "Well, the Weaver has an interesting way of handling her chosen. You certainly were not the
that again.
because you certainly weren't the first, though no one has made it this far. So you must be capable. I am impressed."
How exactly does she handle them?
Well, she throws them to the crucible and hopes that they are strong enough to survive. Those that survive are powerful enough to be anything. The problem is that most of them don't survive. Actually, of the hundreds of chosen, you are the only ones that actually made it this far.
So what happened to the other
He's
ones?
not wrong.
Oh, I've killed them. I killed several of them, at least 10 myself. Others have died in a variety of horrible manners. I know that the Red Oaf that served the Ouroboros, what is his name? The Hobgoblin. He's killed a few. I've killed a few as well. I've killed a few using a variety of means. Even this, and you see him reach under his cloak, and he pulls out a very strange gun that above table looks like an AR-15.
What?
What's that?
He says, "This is known as an assault rifle. This is just the barest bit of the knowledge that our God has given us."
What do you do with it?
Would you like to find out?
I don't like the way you said that to me. So no.
I think that's a good idea, Hunter.
But if this doesn't suit your fancy and he puts it back, he says, "I also have other options as well. Even this." And he reaches into one of his side, reaches into his cloak. And above table, have any of you ever played Doom?
Yes.
So he pulls out what essentially looks like the big fucking gun.
Oh God.
It says, he's even blessed with ideas and thoughts like this that have been brought to reality.
You're a big fan of guns, I see.
Oh yes. Though the base servants here do not use them, they do not possess the intellect to use them effectively. Those that are chosen by enough knowledge that are fully capable of using them in magic. And quite honestly, we prefer guns. They're much more effective.
Well, if you say you outclass us, why don't you leave your servants and us to fight? We can settle this the old way.
Felix, why are you volunteering all of us to fight something?
Well, we have to defeat him, right? We have to pass your
Defeat
challenge.
something.
You got,
What challenge?
I don't know.
I mean, are you
like
going to let us
challenges.
just walk down the hallway?
I like challenges. He claps his hands. I'm a fan of games. What do you wager?
Oh my
I bet.
gosh.
I'm just going to walk away.
I'm just going to look at live when he says that. Shake my head.
Isla, roll an intelligence check. This is the DC 2.
DC 2.
We're too deep in it now, guys.
This is
You
the
think he's
DC 2
just going to let
intelligence
us
check.
walk away?
You feel like this figure here, to be this close to you, must have something up his sleeve to let you just skip Timothy, my darling, away. He is in a very risky position himself. So for him to be this confident, he must be prepared.
We're not going to fall for your tricks. Maybe you should just tell us what it's going to take for us to move along. Obviously, you're up to something.
Of course. Unlike you insects, I have been blessed with higher intelligence. But I do like games. for those that are willing to wage them. Let's
So
say,
what sort of game do you want to play?
well, I only deal in wages first. What are you willing to offer up and to play the game?
I've got a
You can
couple
have-
copper pieces.
My left leg.
Okay. How would you feel about servitude in this life and the next for the next 100 years?
Not great.
That doesn't sound very benefit. Do I get the same intellect you have?
It depends on the game. I am offering passes to this place. That is my offer. That is my wager.
And what do we get if we win?
looks
Passage through
behind.
this place.
He turns
Through
around,
the plate.
and you see behind him, where his throne was originally, is a portal. So I think only Live can see that because of the vision.
Yeah.
But Live, you see a portal behind him.
I think that just means, Ren, he's gonna let us leave. There's another portal right over there.
I'll accept your.
Just
I'll accept.
us?
I'll accept your
What?
terms.
Wait,
Wait. Just us?
You need.
We need to leave with Manami.
Oh, you mean that girl? Oh, well, if she offers her life, she can come too. And you see him snap his fingers, and you see Manami appear right beside you, and she looks very confused. What's going on?
Hello
Oh,
again.
yes. I know what you're doing. Please, join the rest of these chosen, and let's play a game. It's better than you trying to flee. I was just going to sacrifice you to the dark gods, but this is much more interesting. Please. And she looks around confused, but she says, he turns to Felix and said, did he offer some kind of wager or game?
I have a game. Do you like
Just,
games?
Well, as I asked for the wager, I am making the game.
You call for the
Yeah.
wager and the game.
Fair.
That doesn't seem fair.
He smiles.
Perhaps
And
he,
he
knows
says-
he may lose. That's why he does both.
And you see him snap his fingers, and you see that three cards appear in front of him. And he says, each of these cards,
Someone's watching live.
Last probably fucking, Last probably wet as fuck over there. As he summons these three cards, each of them are a different color. One is red, and it has the picture of the sun on the back of it. One is blue, has a picture of the sky on it. Oh, white, that's a picture of the sky. The third one is blue, has a picture of the sea on it. Each of these concepts relate to reality. I ask you this. Which of these cards is most important to reality? The sun, the sky, or the sea?
Give
Well,
us some
this
time
game
to
is
deliberate.
Hardly fair considering you are blessed with intellect. And we are blessed with shoddy swords and odd knickknacks and powers.
Who said
Perhaps-
this game was fair? He smiles.
Perhaps you could grace us with a hint?
Oh, a hint. What are you willing to wager for this hint? Exactly.
Tell him your spider legs.
No, they're part of me. I've grown attached
You
to
already
them.
offered my leg. He didn't want it.
Well, you gotta shave it. It's probably too hairy for him.
No hair grows in these pants. There's way too much rubbing.
Girl, that's not how humans work, but okay.
Just bust
Holy.
it all off.
That's fair. I mean, you got the scimitars. Then they're actually going on.
Hmm,
But he does say, what are you willing to offer? Chosen.
exchange for my hints.
I think he's talking to you, Ren.
Yeah, I know, I'm thinking.
Someone asked for the hints.
Not much to be honest. I feel like we're screwed either way.
You can show him how to sleep and get the best rest ever.
Dude, what is he fucking Mike Pillow? uh, so he says to you, I will say this. In exchange for this hint, if you indeed lose this game, I will not only ask for 100 years of servitude in this life and the next, but I will also ask you to join the Trawling Chaos, and you will serve him until the end of days.
Okay, so wait,
As-
so we
as
lose
his
the bet, and we already get servitude for how many years?
Well, 100 years of servitude in this life and the next. After that, then you, as he looks at you specifically, Ren, will have to serve him till the end of eternity, until the falling of the stars, until their rebirth.
That's if I lose?
Correct.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Are you sure, Ren?
He says,
We
would
have
you
to
repeat
serve
that
him
2
anyways
more
if we
times?
lose.
As he holds up his hands. Would you repeat that 2 more times?
Yes, I agree. Yes, I agree.
Thrice heard,
Did that.
thrice remembered. And you see that there is now a symbol of twisting tentacles on the other side of your neck. And
I
he
don't
says
think
to
the
you,
Weaver's gonna like that.
and he says to you, without light, there is nothing.
That sounds like the sun, right?
I feel like that sounds too obvious though.
That's way too obvious.
It's a hint, guys. That
Maybe all of us get our own.
But he
Chance.
is always playing a game, remember?
He asked us what's most important to reality, correct?
yeah.
The sun
Does
Okay,
in the
well,
sky,
everybody's
like,
reality is different.
But it's still
Yeah.
based off your perceptions.
Exactly.
Life,
So it's all of them and none of them.
life cannot be sustained without the sun.
Isla,
Plants,
as you say
food,
that, as you say
Everything.
that, Isla, as you say that, he smiles, and the card crumbles, and you see that there is a card that is actually invisible to the eye suddenly appear in front of you, and it has a picture of all things.
oh shit.
And he smiles. You have answered correctly. You may pass.
Oh shit, I like
What was the
that.
answer? I missed I
All of
must have
them
missed
and none of
something.
them.
Like still over there thinking as the rest of us are
All of them.
walking.
Come on, Felix. We're leaving.
No,
Let's go.
You
wasn't
said
all of them or
one
none of them.
card.
No, it wasn't all of them or none of them. It was what did you say exactly, Alec? Because I wrote it down, but like, what did you say specifically?
She said everybody's
I got my red
reality is
flag.
different, so it's all of them and none of them.
Correct. It's based on the
He just-
perception of their reality. In some realities, in Isla, just like your moment, in some realities, air does not matter. Some realities, light doesn't matter. Some realities doesn't matter. So there's all of them and none of them. As you figure, this figure here is a man of many faces and many races. All of them would apply to him as well. It's an aspect of Narleth's. So you have revealed a aspect of the crawling chaos.
Oh, that was a terrible hint.
He smiles.
My
We said
game
that'd be
is
fair.
stupid.
I knew he was always going to be playing a game, even with his hints.
It's fine, it worked
Hey,
out.
can we just go?
All right.
Yeah.
Do you leave? And you see the voidling does move out of the way and allow you to
Cool.
pass.
Don't forget about Miranda, whatever her name is.
Random.
Manani?
Manami,
Manami.
Miranda, really? Dude, what did she work at Costco or something? Miranda,
Come on,
Miranda's here.
Miranda.
All right. And as you pass forward, your marks
Does-
begin to glow. Well, and as you get over here, your marks begin to glow. Your spider marks.
I
Yes,
look at Ren's neck. Does the tentacle mark disappear?
It does. It is gone.
No second tattoo for you.
It quickly fades away as the question is answered. And as your marks begin to quickly kind of light up, you feel the quick warmth of the weaver spread all over your bodies. And each of you hear this. Who you face now is one that's been gifted great powers by my brother. You will need every bit of my strength to survive. I've recovered some strength now that some time has passed, and I can lend that to you. Here, let me give you the power to save yourselves. And your gift of the Weaver changes as you feel yourselves go into an enhanced state. And that being said, in this state here, you gain 3 legendary resistances, and your HP max and current is doubled.
Oh wow.
Oh,
This is permanent.
No,
This is permanent, or
this
right
is
now?
100% not permanent. It's spread out. Not permanent. Jesus
Right.
Christ.
Okay.
okay. So one more time.
Okay,
Our
I
AC
popped it
max
up in
is
chat.
doubled. Got it.
No. HP
HP.
max. HP. Hold on, big
Yeah,
fella.
HP. Right.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, it's in chat. So your HP is doubled, your max and current, and then you gain 3 legendary resistance.
I'm
Wow.
gonna get to take these off. Feel it.
So get ready to second you though.
Give me.
You've got numbers.
Mhm.
Power search tickles.
And each of you guys are kind of glowing in a color that relates to you as a character. So I assume Felix is glowing purple. Everyone else has their own color. You can describe it as you will. It's almost like a state, almost like a Kaioken, essentially.
Hadouken.
So
Manami, thank you for this blessing. And where were you sooner? We needed you way back before this.
Nominami.
She
that's not
says,
Manami.
that's not Manami. That's the Weaver. The Weaver's speaking to you through
Oh,
your
the
mark.
Weaver is?
Yeah, your marks on it to glow, and then she
Thought
started
she was
speaking to
in
you.
the room and she's like,
She
I regained
is.
her power.
Oh no! She gives you power.
I
Manami looks very much the same.
Now, does that heal us back to our max HP, or just whatever we had is double?
Whatever you had is double, and your max is double,
Okay.
so it wouldn't heal you. You just
Okay.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
is everybody ready?
That power surge kind of tickle anybody else? Ooh. I don't know
So-
what that was, but
Question, since their max HP was already increased by aid.
That is also doubled.
Sweet.
Oh shit.
hell yeah.
So please mark down your original HPs before you do all that stuff, because if not, it's going to be really convoluted to
Yeah.
undo this.
I had to take a screenshot.
Right, please, because if not, it's going to be like, hey, how much HP? Like, let's pull out our handy dandy notebooks and figure this out.
Discord.
Hey, Hunter, you ready to go? Because I don't think your
good.
HP has changed. Has
It
it
should
changed?
have. I changed it on
Okay,
my character
gotcha.
sheet.
Okay, I should be good. All right. Yeah. You're right. All right. And there we go. It's weird.
Wait, 1 second.
Because it only says 68 on yours.
I was at 34.
Oh shit! 34 HP.
Me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we was all hurt.
That's
Took
true.
14 psychic to her face.
That's true. Oh, all right.
Well, it is what it is. It's
Hey, real quick, where's this hill giant strength potion description at? What's it do?
It sets your strength to 21. No, 19. No, 21. 21. 21.
21.
and if you're at
That
strength
sounds like
already,
21 Savage.
21, 21.
That's not gonna help. Okay.
All right. Any other potions you guys want to take before doing the heal or anything like that? This is the time to
Yes.
do it.
I'm going to drink my last healing potion.
Mm,
Okay. That'll work.
I'm gonna hand my last one to Hunter if he needs it.
Thank you, friend.
It's as good as it's
Let
going
me-
to get, guys.
All right. Are you guys ready to go? Put a plus in chat.
One quick sec. I want to look one quick thing up. Anybody think it would be worthwhile to be slightly transparent?
Does that make you harder to be hit?
Or
Okay, above table, I'm trying to find it in the compendium, and I'm not seeing it.
What's the name of the potion?
Potion of transparency. But it's probably
Does
because
that just give you
Step
open
below
communication?
liquid, clear like water. Drink this potion. Everything you're wearing, carrying turns transparent. You're not completely invisible. You have advantage on stealth checks and ranged attacks against you have disadvantage.
There you go. You want to give that to Hunter so he has advantage on fucking range attacks for the entire fight?
It's against.
No,
you.
it's ranged attacks against you have disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh,
Issue.
I thought. Oh, okay. Well then. Oh,
I'll take it. I'm in the
Yeah, it's
back
like that
line.
for
I'm sure I'm gonna
Gloomstalkers
get
Yeah, one of
already.
you backliners
Yeah.
need that.
There you go. Take that, Felix.
Hand it over. How long
you
does this
go.
last? Let's see. 10 minutes. All right, I'll save it and chug it as we walk through.
all right. If you're done,
I
put
like
plus
it.
in
I'll finish
chat, and I will drag you all over.
Give me a second. I'm trying to see how long this inspired rate lasts.
All good. All good.
I'm gonna just because drink the potion of freezing fog.
Well, does anybody else want the giant strength? It's not going to do me any good now, but it might help you all.
Strength? Maybe.
give it to Ren.
Yeah,
Is
Wrench
that gonna
have
help
it.
you? Okay. I'll like it.
I'm already at 20 strength, so 21's not going to bump me
She's
up any.
buff. She's already buff.
I'm going to inspire greatness on. It lasts for 10 minutes, as long as my bardic inspiration. So I'll put that on Isla. We'll give you double buffs.
Was it hill giant strength? Sorry.
Yep.
Yeah.
So your strength
I'll
is
take
20.
it.
I'm also gonna remember that we have a weird looking robe that I'm gonna reach in and pull a patch off of with the little foot with the lightning wings on it. I'm gonna pull that
Mhm.
patch off and stick that just in my back pocket to have.
There you go. You have. Hey, there you go. Everybody's ready. I will drag you over here.
Ready.
I'm actually gonna put that robe on as well. I'm gonna take it out of the bag and just put it on as we go through.
As you are shifted through time and space, let me remove the demi lighting because you can clearly see there's all kinds of lights here. It'll help actually. So what you see here is a figure wearing a black cloak,
Nazgul.
Why
a
is there two of
crown.
me?
It shouldn't be. If it is,
two
then
of me.
delete. Then delete the one. Oh, is it for all of you? Shouldn't be. Okay,
Yeah.
delete the one that's like bugged. Then it shouldn't be. I made this map a lot. So you see this figure here, and he has a blade, and in the other hand he has a gun. And above table, it is a M16.
Oh my god.
It's
All right. And with that, roll initiative.
Hey, you guys know I still seeing double tokens for looks like Isla and
Delete your
Ren.
token.
Yeah, delete your token.
You've got one too. Let's delete it.
Yeah, delete the one that's not right. It should be clear because it's like it should have way less HP than you. If not, then just delete one of them. Okay.
Live,
It's plus
you get a
5,
plus
yeah.
5.
Yeah, so that's a 27.
Because
Changing
it is on the. It's on the next roll, right?
Next roll.
Yep, next roll, 100% next roll.
Damn.
So
All right.
Isla, you get a plus 5, and then Hunter, you get a plus 5 to your initiative.
24.
Damn, Hunter. How the hell did I beat you?
Yeah, I guess.
Lucky punk.
Sometimes it is better to be lucky than good.
Hell yeah. Let's see here. I'm liking my nuts off. Apparently.
Sounds like a you
Alright.
problem.
So yeah, it's 100% me. No, I'm actually not liking it actually. What's it, lag spike? Wow. Alright. We'll descend.
And so you said he has an M16 and
Yep. A sword.
and a sword.
One in each
Okay.
hand.
Okay.
Okay.
I was just gonna say, I brought a nun to a gunfight.
Alright.
I don't even know what a gun is.
Shit.
Nothing.
Live, it is your turn.
Yeah. Just I'm not sure what this guy's gonna do yet. I'm going to. How tall are these rocks in front of us?
About 5 feet tall.
Even this one?
Yep.
Okay.
They're all about the same size. That one's just wider.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna just start off. He's gonna run 25 feet to the corner of this rock. And how far? It's still very far. He's gonna start off with the dodge action right there. And then
Okay.
use bonus action, 3 sorcery points for a second level spell slot.
Okay.
So you just see the crackling sort of come up around him as he pools energy around himself. And that's in the turn.
All right. Next, I believe we have Hunter. You're up.
Right, I'm going to go over here behind this truck. I want to favorite foe him,
All right.
and then I will.
Are you within range?
Hold on, yeah, let me see about that.
He's 100 feet away.
What is the range on that?
Is it 60 or 90? I know Hunter mark is 90. I'm not sure about the other.
It's when you hit a creature, you just mark them.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah. So just if you want to hit it, yeah. If you can, you can see you can hit it,
Okay.
and just do it. Yeah.
All right, let's see what I got to shoot. I have 2 of these. All right, so here's the first shot.
All right. All right. We'll give you a con save. He saves. He takes half. All right.
And then I will do this, 2 of these.
All right. The 19 hits.
Okay. And then I will just kind of squat down behind this rock.
You strike You realize he is resistant to your magical piercing.
Okay. But what about the non-magical ones? The last one.
All of it's magical because your bow's magical.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Yeah, you got yeah. Anything else?
Nope, that is it.
All right, Ren. Isla, it's your turn. Sorry.
Don't really know what this guy can do, so she's gonna regret this and dash her happy little butt up to here.
Okay. Do you end your turn?
Yep.
All right.
Such a scary proposition, isn't it?
No, I'm like, no. Take it back.
As you end your turn within 40 feet of this creature here, he's going to use one of his legendary actions to teleport.
Holy Okay.
Well, this is going to be fun, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. Ren, it is your turn.
Okay, that kind of changed what I was gonna do. Cool. You'll move up here. Bonus action, shield of faith. And then 2 stabs with the spear. You muted that?
That hits.
Thank you.
He's immune to your poison.
He's immune. Okay. But he's not healing, right?
He is not healing, no, but he is
Okay,
immune to your
put it
poison.
on then. Second one?
13 misses.
Fine. I'll end my turn there.
All right. Who's next? Felix?
Felix is going to run to the side here. He's going to look at this thing. It's like, God, you're ugly. And we're going to hit him with a vicious mockery. He saves. I guess you're too stupid to understand that. Hey, live, you got this. We're going to give you a bardic inspiration. Kick his ass.
All right. He will use his last 2 legendary actions here to cast a spell. He will cast Hold Person on live.
And I drop the dice on that one.
Yep.
And see what happens. Okay.
It is countered. All right. This champion over here is going to here. Long sword on Ren. Here we go. 23
that
to hit.
hits. 20, 23.
Yep. That's 12 slashing. This is magical as well. 3 necrotic. Actually, that's a disadvantage because no, he saved. He saved against Mr. Mocker. He will attack again. 15 misses. As he strikes, he will point and shoot his M16 at Felix. He does not have disadvantage from attacking in melee with ranged weapons.
But he's got disadvantage because I'm transparent.
See, there you go. As he points his M16 at you, he points 3-round burst.
Oh shit!
Oh,
However, as the crit comes at me, I've got something that stops it. The eyes on the scepter glow, and
There you
that's
go.
not a crit. And I can
Thank
post it.
God. This,
if
you
you-
know, I know what it is. It's not
All
hurt. You just take 28 damage.
Oh, you know.
No, 20,
29?
No. It's 18 piercing, 11 necrotic. So, yeah, 29 damage. You're right. 29 damage. Sorry. All right,
Oh,
God.
that hurt.
as he hits you, that ends his turn. At top of the round, a lair action goes off. All right, Isla,
Hopefully
you're the
he has it.
closest one. Isla, please give me a strength saving throw as this portal begins to intensify and try to pull you into the portal. Isla, you are pulled into this portal. Give me a wisdom saving throw as you go through various sides of dimensions and realities, seeing various atrocities, scarring your mind.
Ah, dog.
You
The
take
dice are not with you.
16
She has-
psychic damage.
She has a +5 to that strength save, by the way. Does that affect it?
Yeah.
It does, but it's a higher than 14.
All right.
Oh, I have resistance against necrotic damage.
Isla, you are shot out here.
Jeez. Okay.
All right, Lav, it is your turn.
All right, he's going to step around Ren quickly as some sparks start to shoot from his fingertips, and he will start off with a little shocking grasp on him.
All right, 17 hits.
Alrighty. For 5,
He takes his lightning.
and then let me double check this thing. Holy cow. Yep. And then pulls the orb out of his kind of off of his belt, pulls it out, spins it in a circle, and will have the dice strap out. The spell has an applicable target within range of the spell. You must
Oop, my
choose
bad.
target takes the effect of the spell. The spell must hit. So I was pulling out the orb for this to drop. Since it's a 5-foot radius, was going to drop it right behind him. So how does that work with what popped up? So is there 2 of them that drop and it just has to go on someone else? You're muted, Val.
I would say no for complexity's sake, because if not, it's gonna get really complicated because you only move one of them.
Right. That's why I was like,
yeah,
okay.
it's gonna get
So-
weird for moonbeams. Yeah, for certain things, we
Yeah.
just hand wave that.
Yeah. All right. So spins it, and just this bolt of energy, bright light just comes streaking down out of the sky, slamming into the ground in a 5-foot radius and shooting up into that 40-foot cylinder.
Also, it doesn't
And that
target,
is-
right?
Well, it's like a point, right? So
Yeah.
so it's weird.
Centered
yeah.
centered on a point within range. So I just
For
stuck
brevity's
it-
sake, we're just gonna move. Yep. I
Yeah,
got
right
you.
there.
I will drop it behind them.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Let me give you a thing.
Yep.
Got you. What color you want it to be?
If you got like a bright yellow, it'd be perfect for a moonbeam. There you go. That'll work.
All right. I'll give you an aura. Actually, it's just 4 squares. So there you go.
Mhm.
I will give you. I will note it. Anything else left? As
That's turn.
All right. So you cast your moonbeam. Let me give you controller as well. All players to do.
Nope.
All right. End of your turn. He teleports using one of his legendary actions.
Do I get an
Hunter.
off attack or no?
He teleported. Hunter, it is your turn.
Bonus section, Zephyr Strike.
Okay. All right. Do you move out of the way so you don't take any op attacks?
Yeah, I'm gonna move.
All right. 19 does 20. 21 does hit.
20,
All right,
25,
Jesus.
30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. I moved over there. Turn toward him, bow drawn. EOT.
Nice. Takes his lumps. All right. All right. End of his turn, he's going to into with legendary action M16 Hunter.
That hits.
Plus 10. God damn.
Hunter, you take 29 damage. Isla.
Isla is going to yell out, "Stay away from the portals!" And then she's going to not really heed her own advice, run up here. Is he in light crossbow range?
$80 and 320, I think. No, 80 and yeah, I think it's in range. Somebody should be in range.
She's going to shoot at him once, and then second attack.
Both miss.
Plus
As he
5.
dodge.
Yeah, +5.
Oh, that is right. Then they both hit. Because that is 11. No, the first one still doesn't hit. And the second one is 12 plus 5. That hits. That hits. So he takes 10. And as you strike, 24.
Plus 5 damage.
So yeah, no. It's not all the damage.
15. Yeah, the
Yep.
9 is only if I'm flanking. It's just easier to leave it on.
Right. All right. He takes his lumps. He is resistant to your damage, but he does take his lumps. As you strike him, he is taking damage. He's a beefy boy. All right. Anything else, Ala?
Nope, that's it.
Ren, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move up here. Give him the 2 stabs. Oh,
That's better.
21 to smack. He does take your piercing, but he's resistant to it. But he takes his lumps.
enough. I'm actually gonna cast something else on him. I'm gonna drop the shield of faith and compel him to a duel.
All right. He will give you a charisma save. He points at you
Yeah,
and says nothing.
fair enough.
All right,
Okay.
Felix.
Felix is messed up. Gonna run, slide here. How tall is this? Would this give me any kind of cover? You're muted.
I think he said it was 5 feet.
Yeah, it's 5 feet. It gives you +2 to your AC from where he's
Okay.
at now.
Slide here. Do a combat roll across it, back against it, breathing heavy, bleeding from his shoulder, looking like John McClane. Damn, that hurts. We're going to, as an action, look at him, call him a bitch. That was nothing. Vicious mockery.
He fails. He takes his
fails.
lumps.
Thank God. Bonus action.
He's not resistant.
We'll give Hunter Bardic Inspiration.
Danke.
Also,
DOT.
don't forget your legendary resistance as well too. That is 100% a thing.
Doesn't stop a double crit M16 to your face.
No,
Like,
that's it. Almost ended your career, dude. All right, this guy over here is gonna do 2 strikes on Ren. 1, 27 does hit. He attacks again. 2 strikes, M16.
The first one would miss, right? Vicious mockery.
Yes, you are correct. It does miss. 17 does miss. So you don't take that. So you don't take that damage. You just take the 19. No, unless you're resistant to necrotic.
I'm resistant to necrotic.
Good stuff. Lab, you have some cover from this. You have +2 to your AC against this. He's gonna shoot you with his M16.
Oh shit!
Oh, damn!
Wow.
As he points, bending the bullet, aiming center mass. 3 shots.
that 32, 46.
46.
How you
Okay.
looking?
Still up at the moment.
Layer action. No one's. Isla, give me a strength saving throw because you're within the other range of the portal.
Sorry,
You
get
say
rid
why
of the
they-
dice.
You save. You're good to go.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know why the green bar on my token never lowers properly, but
It's the weirdest shit ever. But it is your turn left.
is it an action or bonus action for a scroll to do it?
It's casting it as a normal casting time. So whatever the casting time.
Okay, I gotta look that up. Quick second.
Ace is the
Yep.
action.
That's what I thought. So I'm gonna just take a step forward because I need to be in range. Yep. And then he pulls the scroll out and just starts quickly reading from it. And you just see the scroll then evaporate, and it's just like light blue spin of energy just shoots down across the battlefield into Ren. So Ren, you're hasted.
Oh no.
Oh no.
All right, you are hasty. You get an extra attack plus to your AC and advantage on deck saves.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Well, thank you.
and then in the 30 feet, I will then just
give me a charisma check because you're not prepared. So it's on your spell list, but you have to actually roll the check to cast the spell. DC 13
okay.
charisma check.
just a
Yep.
check.
Yep.
Nice.
Okay. So they did go off because it was a 20.
All right. Sick.
And then he quickly then, after he does that, sort of reaches out, grabs the last little bit of the energy before it goes, pulls it back, and is going to throw a frostbite quickly at
All right.
Mr. Champion over here himself. Frostbite, where did it go? There it is.
He fails. He
Hitting
takes his
10 cold. Yep. And that's turn. Actually, he's going to stumble with his movement back this way a little bit. That's in the turn.
Hunter. It is your turn.
Right. Running, spinning, turning on one knee. I will fire 2 more arrows at him.
18 hits.
And then I will move here. EOT.
Isla. Before the end of your turn, he is going to teleport. Here.
Hello. Okay.
Watch out, Isla.
I see it. That changes her plan. She's going to swing.
Hey, that's a crit.
Offhand.
Hold on, that's a crit. Hold on, you get your thing. Oh, you has con save
Yes.
for what is it? With that sound, deafen, right?
Yeah, he's deafened.
I think it's a save, right? Con save. He fails.
Ooh,
He is
fail.
deafened.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
Takes his lumps. All right.
Cool. Offhand. And then-
That's 9.
Okay, I always forget this. If I action surge, it's just one more attack, or
No, it's 2 more attacks. It's your whole action. It's a
Okay, okay.
whole action.
Okay. I will action surge and swing again
A hit.
and offhand again.
16 hits as well. It's +5.
And that's all I got.
Even resisted, your damage cleans through as your massive spikes begin to rip away at the shrouding shadow surrounding this creature here.
Can somebody
Right,
make him not move?
All right, end of your turn. He looks at you and he says, "Enough." And he says, "I call the ancient sealed of the great old ones." And he is going to force you to do a DC 24 con save.
You have a legendary resistance.
She can roll
Roll.
first if you choose to, if you fail. Do you
Do
want
I
to
get +5 to that or no?
Yes.
Yep.
You do, right? Yep.
Yep.
You
To
do.
everything.
You save. So you only take half of this, and it's everyone within 40 feet, and you're the only one within 40 feet of him, I believe. Ooh, just barely.
Alive.
Chinny chin chin. So you only take half of that. As he
Oh,
as he
22. Okay.
as these images flood into your brain. Ren, it is your turn.
Briskly walk over here because hasted spider legs move. Learn to not move.
Yeah, if he could just like stop moving so I can hit him.
Take my action to grapple. Sorry.
All right. So one of your attacks, give me an athletics check if you're trying to grab him. All right. He will roll
One of my
athletics. Yep. He will attempt to resist. He resists.
Can I try one more time? I have 4
Yep.
attacks.
Yep.
Plus
You
a
got.
bonus action.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. And your bonus action is just your thing, so it's not actually a true attack.
Yeah,
It's
but
just,
I'm just saying because of the haste, I have 4 plus the bonus.
Oh.
So
Okay. All right.
one more.
Oh, I see what you're saying now.
Yeah,
Haste
just
only
like
gives you
keep
one more attack. It doesn't give you a full extra attack.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I
It's
still
not
have-
it's not a hasted. I thought it was a full action.
Nope.
Nope.
It's
I thought
a
it was full
hasted
action
action.
as well.
Specific.
Interesting.
So I actually have 3 attacks and a bonus action. So I'll try one more
Correct.
time.
Yep.
Let's see.
Yeah, okay.
Good.
I had to stab him.
Get off me.
Stab him. Good try,
And
good try.
As he breaks free of your attacks.
You can also just teleport.
Doesn't hit.
Yeah, it hits. Yep. It's 19 hits.
Okay.
All right. He takes his lumps.
And then bonus action. What's that armor?
That hits.
They've built in
Okay.
stack now.
All right. He takes his lumps. He is hurt. Officially.
Takes 1d4 necrotic at the beginning of his turn.
All right.
That's my turn.
Felix, it is your turn.
Felix will look up and he's like, listen to her. Stay down. And we'll cast hypnotic pattern, just the corner clipping him.
He's just letting everything succeed.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
screw you. Going to book it up. Well, let's see. Who can I see? Got Hunter. You have a bardic, right?
Yep.
Ren. Take him out. I'll give you bardic inspiration. EOT over
Thank you.
here behind this rock.
All right. He is going to cast Dispel Magic on your haste. He counterspell your counterspell.
Cool.
Cool.
As you
He gets
begin to go ahead, I'm sorry.
Great. No,
And,
he's got a witching hour too. It can cast multiple leveled spells.
counterspell bypass that shit, man.
Mhm.
I know. Reaction.
That ends without Elsa's turn as haste does fade. Live, it is your turn.
That means you have lethargy,
Ooh.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he's gonna go for it. He's gonna eyes flash this dark black. The dice are going to roll out as this black nimbus cloud starts to form.
Oh, he takes 1d4 necrotic if he's not resistant or immune.
Who?
That
You're
is
muted, Val.
Roll your 1d4. I'm sorry, I missed that.
great.
All right.
Yep.
He takes his lumps.
The black nimbus will split in two as it pops open or pops out, and I will do the first 3 bolts at the champion.
Ooh.
Cool. First 3 completely whiff.
He just sidesteps. Cast it
Yep.
again. There you go.
Yep. And then the next one's
15
and
misses.
I'm gonna roll my bardic.
There you go. There you go. Bring it home, Seabass. 16 misses.
Damn.
Yeah, what do I get for HP
You
there?
get 10.
10.
Dope. Cool.
Alright.
That's end of turn right there.
End of your turn, legendary 2 actions. He shoots you with the M16. Center mass. That
No.
misses.
Ooh.
Shoo.
Hunter.
Don't shoot at my friends. 2 more arrows coming this way. 17.
Alright, 17 hits. 17 smacks. Takes his lumps. This smacks as well. He's getting whittled down from your barrage of attacks. He is still hanging on strong.
Echo Osco Tenko.
Okay. End of your turn, he goes for a long sword on Isla. 26 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Alright, you take fast slash and necrotic as he cuts you deeply, aiming for your torso.
Okay, and I will repose him.
Do the technique. +2. That hits. And he takes some serious damage. That's a lot of damage. Even halved. Holy cannoli, that's a lot of damage. Alright, he takes that. Isla, it is your turn.
Don't forget the +5.
I have not. That's why I said it's a lot of damage.
Like, don't forget it. And I got my flanking bonus on that one.
Yeah, I know. That's all I'm saying. It was basically +8 damage. Well, 6 + 6 + 8. On top of, yeah, it's a lot of damage. You chunk them.
Offhand.
All right.
Nice.
They hit.
And attack.
They all hit. And he's taking considerable amounts of damage. He is significantly weaker here.
And bonus action. I will do my Sailor's Rin.
That was your bonus action. Drop him.
Oh shit. Never mind. That always fucks me up.
Uh,
Just kidding.
CCC. As you strike twice, so 3 times, he screeches in pain, a ghastly howl, as you cut him deeply, digging deep into his cloak. Ren, it is your turn.
I can't move. I'm lethargic.
Dardic. Felix.
Let's see. Get my movement going. Oops. "30 feet here." You see Felix run across, slides back to it, looks over to Hunter. He nods silently, looks to this guy, and casts a fairy fire, trying to light him up. Saves. Bonus action. Live, you're looking rough. You got this. Fall back. Leave it to us. Bardic Inspiration. EOT.
All right, fair enough. This guy here is going to. It's going to be on Isla. 1.
Ooh.
Can I
All right.
parry that first one? Or wait. Yeah, can I parry that?
Yeah, you can parry that. Oh, you mean? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, because he said he's going to attack you. So disadvantage. It misses widely as you parry that.
And then I will repose him as well.
There you go. There you go. The cost combos in there. He misses widely. You go for a posting chop, hitting him for another massive chunk of damage. And he goes for one more chop.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
And he M16s you center mass directly in your face.
Oh shit!
That's
Then
a
gonna be
That's a
problematic.
fourth.
Fourth?
Yes.
Bang, 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 bang. Woo!
Man's a
Okay.
certified Army Ranger.
That's not that bad. That's not that bad. Cause the other one was like fucking like 50 damage.
Yeah, the
So
first
you-
one, the double
Oh,
crit.
but that's enough to drop her.
Oh man.
Got 42.
As he strikes you down, he turns.
Oh wait, give me a second. Think you're in range. Let me post it. If an ally drops, you
She is
can-
not within range, 60 feet, right?
I'm looking. Didn't
Because it's
say.
within range.
It
Well, then
doesn't
it's
say.
It's not range, then
There
you can
is
do
no
it. Yeah.
range.
Yeah.
All right,
I
so-
see your line of sight.
So this size work. I forgot to write it. She just how it works. So roll your inspiration die, and that's what she gets as HP. But you can only do that a number of times. You can see your proficiency bonus for long rest.
Isla, no, you got this.
Nice.
All right, so that's plus all the bonuses.
Plus 9. So 15.
You gain 15 HP.
Oh, that's helpful.
Top of the initiative order here. Isla, give me a strength saving throw as you're the closest to the portal. You safe.
Stay strong, Isla.
We're
Yeah,
almost
I'm
there.
trying.
Lav, it is your turn.
Do I? Yes, I do. Cool. All right. Quickly again, kind of gets pissed off. Takes just a half a step forward. You see the eyes flash black and the nimbus start to form, and he's going to roll the dice. Okay. Perfect. And I need to get back over here. You give me? You did not give me in that. Never mind. I can't remember what's going on anymore. And the 10's gonna miss, I'm assuming.
Yeah, you have Bardic.
Yep.
Do I?
Yeah, Bart.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, 1d8. 14.
That misses.
And that would be, you said it's plus what? 9?
Plus 9.
Plus 9. So 13 temp. And then I gotta roll. I got 3 back. Okay. And then he will he's gonna use his witching hour because now he's pissed and he's gonna just do it again.
All right.
So he will.
There you go. Ooh.
Okay, here we go.
Don't miss.
And
Don't
so,
miss.
So yeah, the nimbus forms again, and he screams out.
There,
There
you
you
go.
go.
That's plus 18 damage.
Yep. So
Roll 2 more d10s.
you. So 9. Yeah. Okay. 34.
The port helps with the math.
Thank you. And then he will.
He's still up.
He's gonna stay where he's gonna take another half a step forward and end his turn.
As you do a massive burst of energy, Hunter, it is your turn. All right, first one does chop. As you strike, Mr. Consistent, willing him down. Anything else, Hunter?
On the second one, can I use a bardic on that?
With a nat one, no mas. 'Cause
Oh
I'm
no,
gonna
it's
do it.
not one. Yeah. Okay, that's it.
Isla, it is your turn. Actually, the end of Hunter's turn. He's gonna teleport here. Here.
You Jack!
This is where he charges his laser and blasts straight down.
I wouldn't do that. He doesn't have fucking
Yeah,
full burst
right.
auto on his fucking M16 or anything like that. He doesn't have some. He doesn't have like a grenade launcher or anything like that. He'd never use that.
This is when the mech suit drops down that he jumps into, and
Tony Stark.
Second form. Oh no.
He doesn't have a second form. Isla, it is your turn.
Okay, first she's going to bonus action Sailor Rin. Okay,
That's a fat heal.
I will take that.
that is a fat heel. Jesus.
Oh yeah.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 right here. Actually, wait, where was she? Here? Or
Mhm.
here, whatever. She's gonna go down this side. I think I can reach him. Yep. 2 crossbow bolt shots at him.
All right, give me some chops. That hits. And as he begins to whimper in pain and fall, he explodes. And you see reality begin to tear asunder. Everybody give me DC 14 intelligence saves as the realm begins to shatter.
Can I legendary resistance this?
You absolutely can.
I guess we didn't need it.
It is a DC
Well-
24. I'm not sure what y'all talking about.
Oh, you
don't
said
need it.
24? I thought
Oh,
you said 14.
14.
Yeah.
Yeah, legendary
I was about to
resistance.
say-
That shit.
Yeah,
Yes, it
take
is.
one of those.
Popping
All right,
that.
you take half of that, and you see reality
let's see.
begin to split apart.
So is legendary resistance an automatic pass or is it
Yes.
Yep.
plus?
Yes.
Automatic pass after you roll, so you can choose to do it after you roll.
Understood, understood. Okay.
So I got a question. So I'm resistant to cold. So do I have to cold
Yep.
add them together and then half the total damage?
Yeah, so you would have the cold first, and then add the half cold to the psychic, and then half that. So quarter cold, half psychic. And as you do so, you see the reality begin to tear open. And as you guys begin to float in space, this is what you see here. As I really forgot to turn off dynamic lighting on all these maps.
Whoa.
Whoa!
You
Okay,
see
that's so
here massive snakes poise in this space over here, and as the plane begins to shatter, they immediately burst back. And not only do you see these snakes, but you see several spiders in the background fighting off these things. Because these aren't the only snakes. There are dozens of these almost like Hydra-like headless snakes fighting in this strange astral space for dominance. And as you kill the champion, it's a shatter and they immediately disperse here. Upon doing so, you go through all sides of reality, getting closer and closer and closer and closer until you see this place here. And this place is in the center of that galaxy-like kind of force of energy, and you see on a single platform of these two massive hands holding this large crystal. And this crystal is okay. One sec. Auto dynamic lighting.
Whoa,
So
okay.
you see these two hands. These hands are the size of buildings holding this massive orb. This orb is, I would say, roughly like half the size of the Empire Trade Building. So this thing is massive. On a single platform surrounded by space, and you see it but it's leaking strange fluid, and you can see this figure, this massive snake inside of it pulse, dum dum, dum dum, dum dum, and you see most of the fluid inside of this kind of gem is gone. There's only a little left. And as the as the reverberating energies of the death of this champion settles and moves to this place here, you see that the fluid begins to stop, and then you see a single eye glows, and it looks directly at you. As you feel the marks on your neck quickly pulse, and as it does so, you see that now behind you is Manami, and she holds up her hands. And as she holds up her hands, you see the souls, these purple souls, kind of fly up around her, and they look very humanoidish as these souls quickly go inside and coat this massive gem in a strange purple-like energy. And then you see this purple energy form this strange seal. And as this entire gem is covered in purple, you see the seal of the Weaver appear, covering the lock. And you see that Manami immediately goes from this rather youthful young woman to elderly, to flesh, to bones immediately. And she collapses. And that is what you see.
Are we conscious in a conscious state? Are we with our bodies?
Yeah,
We're
you
on
are
this
100%.
plane?
You are on this platform. This is a massive platform in the center of this kind of spatial kind of area here, like this galaxy-like space. And you see that behind you is Manami. She's simply sacrificed herself, summoning the souls of all these eternal kin to form a new seal of this on the present of Ouroboros.
Felix falls to a knee to try to grasp her as she falls apart, and you just see the ashes move through his fingers. And he stands up. It's like, is everybody okay? Isla, live.
Isla,
You guys
is
with
just,
me?
like slumping onto this platform, completely exhausted.
Hunter,
I'm just looking
there?
in shock up at it, just like, well, what are we doing here?
Ren,
Ren just looks annoyed.
oh, glad you guys are okay. What the hell is this thing? I'm just looking up.
Prison.
Is that
As you guys look,
Ouroboros?
okay,
Think
go ahead.
so.
That's
As you
I
guys
don't know
are
what else it
looking
would
at this,
be.
as you guys are looking at the strange gem here, you feel your existence begins to quickly fade away, very slowly, as you feel yourselves being pulled through time and space to another location. And this is where you are.
Wait, guys.
There's no place like home.
I had it the most strange dream.
And
You were there?
and you were there.
You were
and
there.
You were there. And you were there.
I wish I wasn't.
and you were awake too.
I know, that's exactly why I didn't want to be there.
Guys,
You're
is
muted.
this the same spot that where we came through originally?
As you move through time and space, you seem to be in the same area where you left and went to Gallic several months ago at this point. And in front of you, you see the Weaver, and she looks exhausted. She has several cuts and scratches over her arms and her legs. She's leaking strange fluids. She looks terrible, but she has a smile on her face.
Was this
She
all a
says-
dream?
She looks at you strangely and says, "No, this is reality. Reality, as what you know it, is a lot more complex." But then she kind of has a moment for a second. She says, "My people have sacrificed themselves to buy us more time. That was a champion of him, and I did not know that my brother was involved as well. This makes things much more complicated."
Wait,
You must-
we're not done? I thought that was it. We're not packing our bags and going home?
She looks at you and she shakes her head.
It's
My
never
brother
that
is
easy.
interested. My brother is interested in releasing my sister or our sister. That is a powerful seal, using the sacrifice and the sacrificed souls of 1,000 to form a new seal. But at my brother's influence, it will decay rather quickly from the inside and from outward. He must quickly attain great strength and power in order to face not only Ouroboros or Nyarlathotep and his strange contraptions. He must go to the. Good.
Did that seal reseal Ouroboros, or is Ouroboros still out somewhere and we still gotta find him, her, it, sibling, whatever the hell that is?
Ouroboros was never fully released. What this did was fully make a new seal. So she was almost released. Now she is not. She is trapped in half of her, or most of her is out of the seal, but still some of her remains, so she cannot consume the plane as she is a part of the plane. Until she is fully released, she cannot wreak havoc on the plane the way she intends to. This gives us time.
So Ouroboros was that liquid pouring out of the eyeball?
No, that was part of the seal. She was the eye looking at you in the jewel.
Oh. Whoa. That's a little freaky.
Now that you understand.
So we're fighting against two of your siblings now.
Weaver, they wielded
Fantastic.
these weapons that I've never seen. Felix is just holding his shoulder, just bleeding out. Like,
gunshot wounds.
how do we deal with something like that? You never said anything like this.
Well, I did not think my brother was involved. My brother deals in strange ideas and concepts that are ever evolving. The concept of all of what you seek is not mine to give. They're a part of him, and I cannot share other ideas of of my siblings.
So if Ouroboros has allies, who are our allies then? Is
Those
there
that serve.
nobody else on your side?
She says, those that serve in the Gilded Thread and those that do help. Yes. And the ally I have has given us the one thing that we need. That is time.
Who is your ally?
I cannot disclose who they are, as the very concept of their name indeed does begin to rack the mind. But what he has done is created a chamber where time is no longer linear. And this will give you enough time to train and to grow in strength and power to reach a level required to go to Gallic and go to the Tower of Despair and Darkness and face her 4 generals. But in order to do that, you must be at a much higher level.
So what are we to do next?
I'm hungry.
I'm tired.
She nods.
I gotta
She nods
pee.
and she says, we have time. And I will give you here a month to gather your strength and recover your wounds and your sanity before you go to the birthing chamber. And she said, for your reward for defeating a champion, one of my brothers, one that had the power to bend time and fate to his whim, I grant you this. And
Oh, so we lose the blessing now, right?
yeah, the blessing is going. It's as you guys get here, it like fades away, ever so slightly, and she gives you. Hold on. Gotta find it right here. No. Right. She summons a massive chest. And in this chest is 36,000 gold pieces worth of coinage and 7,000 GP worth of gems.
Ooh.
I hope you have room for that live in that bag.
He doesn't have a
What?
he doesn't have a
I don't have enough room for that?
I don't know. Do you? It's 36,000 coins.
Yeah, how many spots would that take?
I don't. Let's do some math. How much is a
Not
gold
bad
coin?
math.
Is it?
That's a
This is
lot.
all inside of a chest, though, right?
Yeah, it's in a massive chest.
Yeah,
Like,
you
it's
gave me a
not-
chest.
Can we just put the
You gave
chest
me a
in the
chest
bag?
earlier with 1,300 or 13,000 silver in it. 13,000 silver, 8,000 copper,
Oh,
and
okay,
2,000
okay,
gold.
okay. I'm thinking of something else then. Okay. For some reason, I think of 13,000 gold pieces. I'm like this a lot, but I'm doing the math here. It's not that much in weight. It's only like several hundred pounds. It's not
Yeah.
it's not that heavy. So I would say as well as far as weight, it would definitely take like a bulk. I'd say a bulk 3. The gems just take that's a single bulk for all the gems.
Okay. So I'll just go. So that's 4 slots total. So 47.
Oh my god, I've never seen so much money in one spot. You sure we can have this?
She nods and says, "You'll need it. This will be used to outfit yourselves. You'll have enough money to actually."
Hey, Weaver, can you do me another favor? I found this off of some old dead guy. Can you tell me what it does?
What do you give her?
The amulet pulled from.
Oh, she looks at it and says, "Wow, I thought you would be able to figure this one out. This is quite simple charm."
Good.
Fair enough. She would say, "It's a medal of valor. While you wear this amulet, you're immune to the frightened condition, and if you're already frightened, the effect ends immediately when you put on the medal."
All right.
So that's why you
Also,
were acting so crazy.
Crazy.
and with that, we will go on break. We're like an hour late, so let's take a 15-minute break here, guys. Sorry about that. It's one that I really didn't want to break there in the middle of the battle. Hey, guys, but we'll take a 15-minute break, guys. We'll be back at 15, and we will be back. See you then.
Misfit Baker, your one-stop shop for local home and commercial baked goods, serving the Fort Worth, Saginaw, and Lake Worth area. Contact us today for your custom sugar cookies and cakes. Our designs will please the eye and our taste will wow your palate. Misfit Baker, putting the back into baked goods. D&D Stalkers.
Hey, Shiki Wicked. All right, here we go. Welcome, guys. We're back. All right. So, as you all have been given your gold here, the Weaver would let you down into the Gilded Thread. I forget how many. Roll 20. Can you please get a map folder for your maps? Jeez, man. Good lord, dude. This for me, that's the most needed feature for me.
We need a sentient map.
No, not a map, just folders that I can put map sections in, like
Folders that are searchable. And
literally just say like this is the Gilded Thread folder. This is Karka. This is Gal. Like that's all I ask for. Because if not, like, dude, I'm starting to do like 96 maps. I'm like, okay, let me see here. Okay. So you guys are in the Gilded Thread here. Let me take you over to the city. Living on the love. Where did I put the city map? Did I create it? Okay, I can't put it to you. Oh, there it is. Okay, I see it now. Okay. All right. So as you guys are in the city here, it looks very similar to before. And I will say this: the people do as you leave the core and go into the city. The citizens do on the first level. The citizens do greet you and they cheer your name and they call out to you. Let me see. As they say, chosen, 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 chosen. Do you respond? And like it's almost like a parade. Like there's like hundreds of people here.
Felix's eyes are like wide and sparkling, just like, wow. Are they cheering for us? This is incredible.
Yeah, I think they are.
Puts his hands into the air, accepting the praise and love. And walks. He's like, my people.
You see a strange dragon with a cowboy hat clap as well in the crowd.
Hey,
don't we know that dragon?
Hold on, I got the name way back somewhere.
Oh, dude, so you remember it. Oh, pull the notes back. I remember the first. Dun, 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 dun.
I don't think I was here when we met him.
It's a race.
Bygang.
Yeah. Felix, you get inspiration. You remember you caught it first. Awesome sauce. You remembered? She would smile and she would come up to you. And she's only like medium size in this place. So she's coming up to you and says, "That's awesome! I can't believe you actually did it. I heard you defeated a champion of." And then she begins to say it, and then she begins to say it. She's like, "I probably shouldn't say that name, but you defeated one of his champions."
I never had a doubt in my mind.
I watched it, and I had several doubts. You almost died.
Wait,
he
what?
shot you in the. Oh yeah, it was on the TV. And she points to there, and it's highlights of your actions through your own eyes. Oh, you didn't know you could do that? Yeah, it's like she points to like this massive 130-foot TV.
I imagine it's like someone's already edited
highlights.
the highlights.
Yeah. Like dude. here in the Gilded Thread, you just see
It's like
picture
alien
somebody-
versions of Chip and or Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp.
You just hear somebody that looks a lot like Chris Berman going, "Whoop!"
Bang! You just hear random smart sounds.
God,
As
boom!
soon as he-
Yeah.
Boom, shaka
The
laka.
lines
Three to-
drawn all over.
Boom, he's on his
They would have
back.
gone here. So look at them circle around
three to
here.
chest. When he's running his routes tighter, if he wants to start this game, he has to run his routes a little bit tighter than this if he wants to start in the Gilded Thread Professional League.
You see Ren and Isla get on the other sides of it, and boom, he disappears. He's somewhere else. Now you gotta find him, and here you come running.
All right, now, Blue 42, Omaha.
I bet they probably booed as they were watching it. Like, boo, get in there.
Get in there, you coward. What the hell are you doing? Get back into the game, Isla. She's like,
Exactly.
it's like, oh.
I'm trying.
Oh, so our life
But-
and death experiences are for show. Nice, fantastic, love
Wait,
it.
hold on. How do I get a
Wait.
cut of this? Hold on. Who do I talk to?
Where? Yeah. How do we get? Where's the TV rights? Like,
Well, you talked the Reaver that we wanted to make sure that we all knew that she sent her best out to handle this. And Isla, an older lady comes up to you and she hands you some new threads. And you have it's like the classic Mortal Kombat looking thing, like little like thing with like the leads.
you get a thang
Yeah.
thang. Isla's getting
Yeah.
a thang
Alright.
thang.
I'll
Thong
rock a
armor.
thing.
But no, it's not like the. I got some image there. You know what I'm talking about? Though. It's like the leotard looking fucking 90s.
You gotta post a picture.
I gotta post. Oh god, I'm not. It's like
Got a
I need
Leo-
to see
Jane
what I'm
Fonda
wearing.
outfit.
You're doing the
Whoa.
leg. You're gonna have the leg warmers and the
I was
the
like,
high
am
cut
I
like
Like-
high waist.
Like a
But,
leotard, like Cammy from friggin' Street Fighter.
but like with pants though.
With
Like
pants.
with pants. It's like it's like the.
So you're
Hold on.
putting her in. You're putting her in a singlet, basically.
Like, sure. I think right. Is that what it is?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Let me see what I'm wearing.
Yeah, look
Okay,
at the single,
okay,
like
okay.
what wrestlers.
Okay. Okay. This.
Does it snap between the legs?
No. No, it doesn't do that.
Full body
It's a,
Okay.
It's a
got
full
the
body
thing.
thing.
Got it.
So she's not
Yeah.
giving her easy access. That's what you're saying right there.
the old lady does come up to you and says, "Here, this is a perfectly appropriate outfit that is not at all gonna I can maybe I'm just like remembering it wrong. I feel like I am at this point because I'm looking at it. I'm like, they look
Like, I
nothing
don't remember anyone wearing pants in Mortal Kombat.
Okay,
It's
okay,
true.
okay. Hold on. Okay, in the newer ones. Okay, hold on. Let me say. Okay, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Katana's one is what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
me
most
drop
of the
it.
women are as skimpy as possible.
Yeah, I was like,
Their weapons are.
they're in like thongs with maybe a split skirt on.
Okay. They did change that. They did change that because like the feminists got so like that. That's what I'm talking about.
Let's see this here.
It's in Zoom.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys look like I was giving her like bikini armor or something.
I mean, if scroll down on that image search link,
Like that first one, that's what I thought we
Okay.
were going with.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh my! Dude, I would get so much hate mail. So why don't anybody else have on bikini armor? Why does anyone else butt naked? Huh? I
it's
don't
like, what do you
know.
mean, guys? Felix is
Well,
just
if you
like,
look, if you look
Yeah,
at the
like-
one
on
that's
the
the three
speedo.
over,
Like, over there.
okay, you look,
He's
you look at the
helicoptering.
you look at the image of the one that's three over from that down there, and that's
Yeah, I mean, my
Well,
state
it's the
search
same
is
one
off.
as the first one. You just
so
can't see the
Katana
butt
Mortal
because-
Kombat 11.
Yes,
but Isla, if it's just
Oh
a
my
video
goodness,
game,
though.
if this was a video game, your armor class would go up by 5 with that outfit.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, listen,
I'll take it.
all the good armor class. I don't, but yeah, that's what it looks like. She gives it that, and it's be like whatever. What colors like do you favor? I guess, or would that be known? Because that's what she would give them to you in the color scheme.
Probably like, I don't know, sea-ish, kind of like sea foamy colors, like some blues, some greens,
All right.
a little bit of white.
She would give you that, and she would give you a tricorn hat. And she says, "I've heard that you're a captain, and every captain needs a hat." And she gives you a tricorn hat. And she goes over to Rin. But your armor looks very uncomfortable. Here. And she gives you a similar outfit to Isla's, less Mortal Kombat, more like I guess
Power Ranger.
Holy. A little less on the risque side, and it has spaces for all of your legs to come out, and 2 more holes for where your potential legs would come out. I talked to the weaver, and she said this would probably fit your measurements very nicely, and it would be whatever scheme you like. And you should probably wear this around the city instead of
The armor.
She looks at you. Yes, she nods.
It's like
Trust me,
blood
it's not
stoked.
that much prettier down here either. But thank you.
And she changes as well. And then she goes over to Felix, and she says, "You have the soul of a sovereign and a king. Let me give you the robes of one." And she gives you a fine purplish tunic with like the white length pants and like the black boots.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Slide into these things.
And then she would go over to Live. And essentially, she would just give you the clothes on your level 1 feet. It's better to be fit the part. Better to be lucky than good. Very nice clothing, but blue and black and a little bit of white as well too. And you have that classic bowler hat.
Yeah.
The pimp hat?
The pimp hat. And she would go over to Hunter, and she would say,
Please take
"Now,
off the mask."
I see that you are very fond of your mask, and I will not judge you as you are a great fighter. And
Take
maybe
it
you're
away!
as you're maybe having your identity, maybe you're trying to protect your family or something. But here, try this," and she will hand you a ring. And he says, "This ring will allow you to show your true face while having your mask."
Oh my
and
god, she's proposing.
Wow.
My lady, I think you're supposed to get on a knee first.
Oh my god, so
she-
romantic.
This 86-year-old lady just looks at Ren strangely and then says, "Here's the ring, Hunter." She doesn't like put her, just handed the ring. And it allows you to show your face without having to remove your mask, if you would like. And she would also give you more of a kind of leathery kind of jerkin vest, loose kind of those like 17th century knee pants. I forget what they're called. And
Like capris. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
yeah, like those like
Capris.
George Washington capris. You young on stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
The 4-star
Him out of his knickers.
knickers. Yeah, that's a word.
Why do you have
Uh,
an
Do these come with
accent
any
now?
socks?
Yes, they do. And they're brown. They're nice brown
The
socks.
long brown ones.
And she would give you also some really nice hard leather boots. That feel very nice.
These are quite comfortable. You've got my size down perfectly as well.
Yes, I
You've
asked
been
the lady for
watching
your
me.
size. Yes, I have on the TV.
Mm-hmm. Right.
She smiles and says, "You should be seen more. I like your smile."
You mean
Yeah,
with
he did
these shark teeth?
Yes. You should smile more. She smiles at you.
I give her a big shark smile.
He says, "Wow, what big teeth you have." And she says, he hands you this, and she also hands you a hat, which looks very similar to a fin. And she says, "May this guide your path." And she hands you a shark fin hat.
Is this a joke?
"Well, I thought she might be something to lighten the mood," she says. is very fashionable, I've heard, among amphibious creatures.
Funny, I haven't seen any shark fin hats walking around here lately, but
You'd be the biggest trendsetter here. She smiles at you.
nevertheless, I shall keep it. Thank you.
She smiles and says, may it bring you good fortune. And thank you.
Hopefully it helps me swim better.
She smiles and she says, I hope so too. And you guys, there are just groupies everywhere, like, I love her. Like there's men and women and all of that in between. Like these guys are just like, they attempt to lift you up and kind of hold you in the air, like, and they're throwing you in the air like, hip hop hooray! And they're like throwing you in the air, or attempt to, as you guys did indeed, do some incredible stuff. And you guys have unlocked a new achievement. That guy, all of you are that guy now. Yes, or that guy. Just when they say, who are you? You're that guy.
So we get VIP, bottle service.
Bottle service, free chicken wings all night. All night. Any flavor. Preferably spicy though. And they will kind of lead you over into the tavern on the first level. Let me tell you, because I almost forgot the name of that for a second. Yeah, so she would bring you over to the I'm having a brain fart. Nicole's Public House. I'll show that to you. And there's a massive feast at this tavern here. There's duck, other fowls, chicken, goat, rabbit, other strange meats you've never seen. Abyssal chicken.
Are there any cakes and pies?
Bro, they got danishes. They got cookies.
You know where Felix is at immediately, just piling on the plate.
They got scones. They got chicken masala. They got salad. They got salads. They got curry. They got steamed cabbage, rice and peas. They got candy yams, green beans, ham, turkey, burgers.
Like Val's just making himself hungry at this point.
He's on DoorDash, just
and that's all I know about shrimp.
Right? But it's all, there's a massive spread here, and there's all kinds of food here to your liking. And it's, there's men and women here that come up to you like, oh my god, and I mean, like, wow, this is the most female attention you probably had successfully, like, ever.
And he's kind of sitting there just like still 3/4 dazed because he's still beat to shit. Just like,
Isla, a group of dudes come up to you, and it's like 30 of them. They have posters. Hey, can we get your autograph? Can we get your autograph?
All right. She'll just start finding them.
They're just like, guys, I got her to sign one. This is Isla, you have gained information. You have a fan club. Ren, people do approach you, but they're scared, so they say, hey, you have a fan club too. They look at you and say, hey, can we get an autograph? These people seem a lot less these people seem to go outside more than Isla's fans. And they come with posters.
Can I sign it with my spider legs?
Where are the shark boys?
Poison.
Yeah, I'm coming to that. And on the small, I'm gonna. Okay, all right. Well,
you got time.
Oh, wait a second.
So that I can eat while I'm signing.
All right, you do sign. You know, they have little ink wells, and you can dip it in there. And
she's not even looking at him. It's just the spider leg hanging out the back.
I'll eat like a thumbstick, and then I'll look at them. I'll give them like the thumbs up as I continue to stuff my face.
And they just kind of go up and say, "Hey, we got it! It's the Spike chick! It's Lady Spike!" And
Spike.
it's Lady Spike. And they're like, and you see like they have you in like the classic like Superman pose, like this, and like the spider leg kind of curled around like a shield. Uh,
That's an
it
interesting idea.
is an interesting pose. And Felix the Loud, the girl is coming to you like, did you really do that? They're just like enamored by you. Maybe some guys too.
You know it. Shut up, baby. I know it. Just starts strutting. It's like, move out the way.
Don't let that big guy grab your tail.
Like, no one's touching my tail. Grabs his tail real quick, clutches it to himself. No,
this is my tail.
Hold on. But yeah, he'd interact with people very nicely. He's not really flirting back. He's mainly like giving glances back at the food table, looking at the snacks. He's like, "Oh yeah, nice to meet you." Shake your hand.
No.
Trying to make it.
We've been eating
ducks underneath them, grabs a whole cake, takes it back to the table.
Like, yeah.
It's like, man, we've been eating fucking unseasoned meat for fucking 3 months now. Also, she'll tell you as well too. It's been 4 months. So you guys were gone for roughly like almost a month or 2 months, going up to the mountain. Somehow, while being in the mountain in the other planet, another 2 months has passed. So you guys have been gone for 4 months. So all of you are 4 months older.
So what else has been shown on TV? It's not just the
what can you all see?
Dude, I mean, right now it's just highlights to you guys. It's just like like quick cuts. It's just like, hey guys,
credibility.
I was like
went viral.
slamming that dude in the gambling hall.
I mean, it's literally like all you see is
Hunter and Felix are getting caught by those traps and blown out, setting up that.
It's just like, I mean, it's like, can you believe it? They really did it. They fought a dragon. Dragon.
Oh, I will, because we're sitting here. If they're saying that, I'm gonna pull the bag pull part of the bag of holding out and go, Red, I think your fan club wants to see this. I'm gonna pull the black dragon head out and set it in front of her.
Yo, it's a dragon. All these guys are standing up like, they're just poking it with a stick. Is it alive?
Oh, it was alive. I can sing you that tale.
I seen it episode 36. You guys really killed this thing. I was impressed.
Episode 36.
Episodes?
Oh yes, of course. I mean, I got season 2 blue. I mean, on my direct TV.
And Weaver did this because she wanted to show that we're the best. Not just because she's making profit.
There's
I
like
will roll an
merchandising.
intelligence check.
Let's do it right now.
No, I mean it's rather low. And I mean it was a little. You're a smart person. You think that this is probably one of the best ways to improve morale, and to show that she is doing something. So roll another intelligence check. You're the smartest person here, I think.
Bardic inspiration.
All right. You feel as if there is
100%.
There's 100% merchandising, and you feel as if she definitely probably gave you a cut of what she earned.
That's what that chest was for.
That's what all the money was for.
Oh, do you know what? I'm fine being on TV. We're making some coinage.
Right. And
Felix is looking. He's like, "Oh, do I really look like that?"
That's like, man, I'm like 10 pounds heavier on this TV thing. Man.
You really sound like that as well. Like you actually say those things that you just heard yourself say.
That's awesome. I'm way cooler than I thought I was. Just struts.
You missed the part where you keep striking out with women.
Oh shit! Wait, and you
Which
see
of the
like
followers has been writing fan fiction for Alive and Felix.
Like, and you guys been watching. You guys kind of got there too. Well, you would see like stalls where people say, "Come get your Isla burgers! Come get your Isla burgers!" Like people are, like merchant, like it's like crazy. Like you guys are literally like.
What are
like,
they? 2 buns?
Oh my god! This is 2 buns. Oh God. Holy snow, it's just 2 buns. It's like there's 2 top buns.
Yeah.
All right, so apparently that's a specialty item. But you guys see various amounts of merchandising all around here. You got hunter steaks, really rare to blueberry steaks being sold by various people. Also, kids are wearing your mask and saying, "I am the Shark Man," and they're just running around with the cape and stuff like that as well too, shooting toy bolts, toy bows and stuff. Hunter, just running around like,
Do you all believe
"No,
this?
I'm Shark
It's
Man.
crazy.
I am the Shark Man. I swim in the shadows," and he just kind of goes.
Where was all the support when we were out there? Could have really used
A
it.
way for them to like send us things while we're out doing stuff. Look, I read this book once, and
You can read.
It's like, "Hey, we got a PO
Hot
box
diggity.
out in Gallic. You go ahead and send that to me."
if you could just like Venmo me here.
It's like the Cash App is in the bio. You see, I'll just make a profile. Like, hey,
You know me, Finn.
Yeah.
yo,
Got to get that set up.
I was gonna go set up
Holy.
her OnlyFans. Make royalty.
I call that like, how'd you get 150 gold piece, 150,000 gold pieces? I just worked hard.
Oh, the Whisperer is subscribed? Weird. That looked like a creepy profile.
It's just like, who is? Wait, is that Dennis Rodman? He just like just strange. It's like, could you imagine? Yeah, wow, man. You guys are chilling here. You guys are having the time of your life here. All of you guys get inspiration if you don't already have it. And it is a joyous day. You guys feel hella inspired for not only completing your task, but doing so exceptionally and resealing Ouroboros, at least temporarily.
So what time
guys
of
do
day
any-
is it?
It is nightfall now at this point. You haven't partying the day away for like 6 hours at this point.
Yeah, if we're in a tavern or whatever, I'm gonna try to find a little gloomy spot, kind of to myself, and get a bottle.
Yeah. As you find a gloomy
if
spot, you see,
possible.
you definitely try to, but like kids are following you actively. And as you kind of say, "Okay, this is the spot," you hear, "Psst, am I doing it right?" As you see a kid behind you just attempt to hide in the shadows as well.
Would I notice?
I heard something. I don't know where it came from.
"Mom, I'm doing it right." He just runs away. "Mom, he said I'm doing it. He said if I do like," and you see kids are just having like literally. He's like, "He told me I'm the best Shark Man. Fuck you guys."
Hey!
runs-
Make sure you only do that at home. Don't do that in real places with real creatures and monsters. Not yet. You're not ready for that yet.
"Okay, Shark Man. Her out." And he runs away. And yes, Felix. I'll let you say something, but yeah, it is nightfall here. As you see Hunter, aka Shark Man, apparently. So indeed spend the night away. As a night
I'm
is
gonna be
coming
looking
to-
for any young women that might be admiring me as well. To make contact with.
Oh yeah, like some chicks are like scared to approach you. They're just like kind of looking at you, like you get like the dark, brooding, like scary vibes. But some do admire you, yes.
So what I'll do if I see them looking, I'll slip the ring on so my face shows, and then I'll take it back off, and then smile with my shark mask.
They're like, "He's dangerous, but like, he's sweet."
I can fix him.
Oh god.
A couple of them approach. A couple of humans approach and say, "Oh my god, like, do you really do all that cool like rolling and stuff and shooting like by yourself? Like, how'd you learn? Oh, you seem so mysterious."
I learned from my father, actually. He was a skilled bowman. Taught me everything he knew.
Wow. Are you married? So you put a ring on your finger. He looked at you.
Oh no, never married. A bit too young for that, I think. Are you, either of you, married?
They giggle. No.
Do you drink, perhaps?
If you're drinking, they say.
Have a seat. I will start drinking.
They
with them.
indeed, right? They do indeed drink. Roll me a charisma check at an advantage, with a +5 too, because you guys are fucking heroes of the fucking realm at this point. With a 20, that's 20. They're 100% enjoying your company, and your reputation has improved with these people by like 6 steps, and they are admiring you and enamored by you. They think you are that guy. You are the Shark Man, the hero. Not to be deserved.
I yell across the room. Hey guys, are we meeting together someplace tonight?
I'll go find us some rooms. Come on, ladies. Just start walking out, trying to go find a room.
They grab your arm and says, "Rooms on the house."
I'm never gonna need rooms.
He's gonna be on somebody.
What?
That's a different kind of house.
Hey, live. Introduce me to your friend. Hold on. Wait a minute. Don't be so greedy. Let's slide in. There's multiple girls.
100%. They're like, it's like 6 trying live. They're like, oh, look at his hat. He looks so like, ooh, like dark and like risk taking. Wow.
I'm gonna walk behind live and I'm gonna whisper in his ear.
I heard that.
There's enough to go around. It's all good.
So, Ren and obviously, Isla, you're seeing this little. Both of you guys have family. Of course, there's a good like. I say Isla more than Ren because Ren has the spider leg thing, but Isla, there's like dozens of guys like in a line waiting for you to get your autograph. It's not just like 1 or 2 people. It's like it's like 80 to 90 people. It's like a lot. So like, do you sign all the autographs, or do you just like couple? What do you do, Isla?
Start charging.
She's going to actively try to get as many of them as possible. Like as she's walking to, well, after she hears live say he's gonna go get them room, she's like, yeah, I'm kind of tired. I'd like to lay down. So as she's trying to navigate getting to a room, she's just going through signing things, kissing
100%.
babies, shaking hands.
They're like, oh my god! Like one dude passes out with the poster in his hand. He's like, oh my god, she signed it. And people are asking, like, can you sign my arm?
Streaks of blood off of her cheek on it.
Yeah. He's like, hey guys, and like he's like, hey, can you sign my arm so I can get this tattooed? Like people are literally like,
I could just carve it into you.
Just tell her to carve it for you. Drop some ink in, you're good to go.
Oh, can you do that, Isla? Please. And like, a couple of these actually do accept that offer.
She will. She actually will. She will do like her fancy finesse and scratch Isla until
give me an attack roll. Give me an attack roll. Anything. Give me 2 of them. Anything above 15 works.
Oh boy.
Nat 20. He's dead.
Okay, that one's good. So you write her name as him. You write both your names Zoro style. And it's like, ow, this is awesome. As you do just enough damage to get a stick, and they begin to smudge some ink in their arm. Oh, you're my hero. Ren, do you do anything with you have a fan club, but they're kind of like scared of you actively.
I'm not approaching them. I'm gonna eat and then I'm gonna sleep.
And then so with your fan
Maybe
club,
arm wrestle some people.
with your fan club, you notice that each of them does have a pillow on their back.
I'm so proud.
and they are like, listen, to be heroes, we need a daily amount of 18 hours of sleep per day.
Oh, I'm so proud. Oh my god, you guys are wonderful.
Where do they
Get it.
pandas?
Get it.
You look over and Rin starting to tear
Get
up.
it. Oh my god. Okay. We'd all nap together. That's fantastic.
And then as soon as they see you pass out, they immediately go,
Fantastic. Oh my god.
I'm relieved. I was thinking they might have taken up a nefarious profession.
I also would have arm wrestled some people before I passed out.
And as you attempt to find people to arm wrestle, you see bust through the doors of Nicole's Inn. You see several shark-like people, preferably of the street shark variety.
Street
Shark
sharks.
King. Oh my god, they better have pillows too.
I put my ring
they
on.
Shot.
They are dual wielding.
shots.
They are dual wielding pillows. And they're saying, "Hey,
My people.
you're a hero!" And he's gonna go up to you and gonna give you a fist bump, friend.
A fist bump them back. Ah, it's good to be back.
Leader, you're here.
Shark.
All right, so we've been taking over a couple of new territories underwater. We've been prescribing a lot of heavy pillows to some of our enemies. We realized that we've been really tired, and then getting this good, nice rest has really really put us ahead of the game.
That 18 hours. Don't knock
18
it till you try
hours. Listen, we get so much more room for activities when you sleep 18 hours a day and just only do what you want to do.
it. Oh yeah.
It's great.
It's fulfilling.
100%. I mean, when you wake up, go to sleep, and then take your third sleep,
It's different, doesn't
Incredible.
it? It's different.
it hits. It's another level of hitting different.
So proud.
And he says, "You're a hero, and we just wanted to thank you for showing us the way." And all of them kind of threw you up in the air, and they're like, "Wait, do you still have your armor on?" That's actually important. They wouldn't throw you in
No,
the
I
air.
took it off.
Okay. Make sure you're gonna be like, "Hey, okay, move." just move out the way. Yeah. They definitely throw you in the air, and they say like, "Wow, you have more legs. How did you get these?"
It just sort of happened.
Wow, that's cool. Do you grow fins too?
Nah, that's the shark guy over there. The Suedo shark
that's-
guy.
My
Oh,
ring
that's
on.
Shark Man.
Trying to become one of us. But I think if he did the gunfight, it wouldn't work out too well.
When I saw them walk in, I put my ring on so you see my regular face.
Okay. They're like, oh, okay. Well, I'm not sure where Shark Man is at, but he must be around somewhere.
He's hiding.
Yeah, fair enough.
He can't take the gunfights, weakling.
And one of them would challenge you to an arm wrestling. Says, "Let's see how strong you are, champ." And he's,
Oh my god, you've been practicing the arm wrestling that I've told you.
yes,
Oh, I'm so
they have
proud.
been practicing the arm wrestling. We have learned from others that shooting them is not officially a game.
Turns
Isn't
out
that
the
as fun?
local police don't enjoy it. Law enforcement has something to
Just
say about
randomly
it.
shooting people. Give me an athletics check, Ren. All right, this guy's a +5 to this. Flexes his chops, trying to bring down his champ. He does, and he says, "Oh, you must be warming up. Let's do that again. One for the money. This one for the show. All right, +5 to this."
That's
He
a
attempts
crazy athletics, though.
and you slam his arm, and they say, "Oh, you're a loser." Not to you, but to the other guy.
Yeah.
And they kind of clearly say, "Leader, leader, leader.
I worked
Hey.
my way up from peon to leader. Nice.
Listen, we have the sleeping spider here. We can't lose.
I like that man.
We
I
can't
like that
lose."
man.
And with all of you here, and all of you have names too, so I'll put here. One, obviously, Hunter is Shark Man. Isla is Sleeping Spider. You see, Felix is the King or Sovereign, for short. Felix is Ramblin' Gamblin', and Isla is what's your notes here? Hold on. I think it's the 2 times the charm. I think.
You want to be two cheeks? Like two
She's like
chains?
a Burger King. She's like a Burger King.
We got a new cheeks
but-
for the campaign.
No, it's
Last time was Bjorn cheeks.
Yeah,
Oh,
we
wait.
can keep having cheeks. That's
Yeah,
too
no,
many
like this. Too many cheeks. But Isla, they would say
Too many
your name is is uh is the twin princess.
It
So
could be
twin prince.
Chick-fil-A.
Oh my goodness.
Chick-fil-A.
And all you guys have various poses. So this is almost like, think of like the boys in like promotional thing. Like each of you guys have like a specific, like, you know, even on the image, even on like the TV, you see like individual kind of things where like people definitely spliced up your images and like, all right, the sovereign's here, and like it's like feels with a scepter posing like this with the cape and the hat on.
There's
and-
a highlight reel in the background.
yeah. And then you have, you know, sleeping Ren. All your highlights are sleep, or like how you're able to sleep in strange places, like combat's going on, explosions behind you.
Followed by sleep member bed commercials.
See the sponsor.
Tempur-Pedic. He's like, listen, like My Pillow, sponsored by Ren.
Better be getting
And-
cut out of this.
yeah, right. And you have Live is literally over there, just literally just random dice, random game sets here and there. He's posing. Some of them are shirtless for some reason.
Dice hanging off,
hand out.
dice hanging off wagons and carts.
Yeah.
No, I have my hand out with the dice just floating above them, spinning in a circle.
It's like,
And the little thing at the end is like, if you or anyone you know struggles with gambling addiction,
Gambling
please call
addiction,
whatever.
please call. I have a problem. And then you see Isla is classic on a boat. Captain Morgan posing, tricorn hat on the edge of the boat. She has like a Titanic fucking Leonardo DiCaprio pose on the edge of the boat. Random like this in the sea wind in her hair. She has the pirate drift globe on her shoulder. Blade, she's kind of spinning around. Also, I forgot to say, you do have like the trench coat, like pirate cloak thing. That's a part of the thing too. That's what I forgot. So yeah,
See, you gotta have the rufflies, underneath the coat up.
And like, you gotta have giant cufflinks as if you're like a fucking hill giant. The biggest cufflinks the world has ever seen. And then you have Hunter over here, and literally almost all your highlights you can't even really see. You just see arrows come out of the darkness. And then it's like, and then at the end you just see Hunter pose like this, like fucking Batman in the dark, over
You
his
see
shoulder
glowing
kind of
eyes.
thing. And you guys are definitely living up here. And I would say, as this day does draw to a close, and yes, I did see everyone's messages, and I will get to them individually. But as the day does come to a close, the night does fall, and you guys get the full benefits of a long rest. So, with that, and it being the next morning, as you guys are waking up, I will say here, I will end the session, and we will get started with your first day of not being in imminent danger. As the session comes to a close, first things first, guys. Shout out to the team for making it this far, level 6. It's difficult. 1, 2, beating a boss. 3, getting through tier 1 of play. Got some fucking claps. Fuck, it was yes, you can get some character art. I said you make it level 5, it'll be a lot harder to die, and it's truthful. So you guys have really got it done. So I appreciate it. You guys have pulled through, and we'll catch you in the next one, guys. Everybody watching, remember to like, comment, share, subscribe with your people. We love you guys, and we'll see you in the next one.
Peace.
See you next time.